Get ready, here we go. Yes, it is time. Thank you very much for those hand claps. I appreciate that. It is now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Quickie.
up in this bitch. In the words of our number one fan, it's me, y'all. Shout out to Bert.
What up, Vern?
It is Tuesday,
What up, y'all?
May 11th,
May 11th.
2021, 11, 5 11, at the square table or marble table, whatever it is. The one, the only, the honorable.
Shout out to Russell Westbrook,
Woo,
all-time leader in triple doubles, almost 200. He got, I think, 83. He got 84 more than LeBron.
Yeah, definitely Hall of Famer.
He only 6'3". That's crazy, man. Shout out.
Probably won't get a ring.
Magic Johnson said, "Damn, I couldn't even do that." Well, you got AIDS though. That's why you couldn't do it. Nah, a lot pops a lot.
Nick.
Listen, I didn't even know this. A lot of people don't know that Magic Johnson retired at like 31, 32.
Yeah, Magic could
So
have
that's
easily.
nothing. Like he already had 5 rings. He could at least got 2 more.
He could have easily played, I think, to about 40 because he would have moved out of the point guard to either big forward.
No, he could have stayed at the point.
No, because he wouldn't have been. No, I think they would have moved him.
But you got to think about how the NBA was changing because they started to get more shooters.
Yeah,
because this is like the early '90s, right? Mm-hmm. So you talking about the Dan Marleys and all them dudes coming in. You feel what I'm saying? So he could have played with the shooters. He could have played with like Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel.
But he would have been like 30, 38.
Yeah, he'd have been cool. Playing with Shaq, I'd love to see a 39-year-old. Because Kareem played till he's 42.
Yeah, 42.
42, 43. So you could have seen Magic play with Shaq.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about it. But if I had
if
I had my dream big three, we could talk about this today, y'all. If you had your dream big three, obviously you guys are Jordan. I'm not going to pick Jordan, though. I'm going to make it interesting. I'm not picking Jordan. I'm going Jason Kidd, Shaq, and Kobe.
As your big three?
There ain't no way you can beat them.
Come on.
There's no way.
I'm going to go Elijah Wan.
Can't deal with Shaq.
LeBron.
Can't deal with Kobe.
Hold on. Elijah Wan, LeBron, Jordan.
Who going to pass the ball? LeBron?
Yes.
Come on, man. Stop.
Yes.
Stop.
And
you got no shooters. You got no shooters.
I got
who?
The logo.
Who?
The shoe logo.
Jordan?
Yes.
He can't shoot 3. Well, Jordan can shoot 3s. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, man. Stop.
Listen, I got
we
Kobe.
Cooking y'all.
Listen, there's no way. Don't get me wrong. Elijah, first of all, if y'all don't know, I think the greatest athlete to ever play basketball, ever play a sport is Wilt Chamberlain.
Yes.
If you look at the stats, it's not even close, y'all. Just not even close. FYI.
He was getting 50.
Yeah, it's not even like it's not even a point of discussing it. Like
He slept. They slept on him.
It's not yet. Like when
he would destroy it. Hey,
he would kill Shaq.
It's Let's Talk Tuesday. Who this is?
You know Arnold Schwarzenegger? Who this?
What up, man? It's Big J in Dallas.
What do you do, Big J?
What's cracking?
Yeah, I just was calling to validate what Nick is saying, man. People don't remember how cold Jason Kidd was.
Come on, man.
No, Jason, but I'm saying
the nigga was ridiculous.
6'5",
relentless on both sides of the court.
Come on, man. And you put him out there with Shaq and Kobe. Stop it.
Now
it wasn't even fair. I saw him play at San Pablo Park back when I was probably 15, 16 years old, and he was running against niggas that were 19, 20. And he's just older than me, and he was crushing them. I mean, the crossover game was ridiculous. His hands were solid.
Man.
He's got that chip on his shoulder. You know, little light-skinned nigga.
Yeah,
he got that chip on his shoulder, for sure.
I'll say this, Jay, because going back and forth to Oakland, I went to a couple of barbershops, and I think I told the story. I saw a poster of him when he was in high school, and they had it on the wall, and I was like, who is that guy? Is he in the league? They was like, no, he in high school. He had a poster, so I know he the truth.
Come on, man.
But I said I got Jordan, Elijah Wan, and LeBron against his 3.
Look, man, Kobe gonna drop.
I think you're overemphasizing size. I mean, that's cool, but Elijah Wan was definitely dope in his era, man. But he's not even the best big man of his era.
Yeah, but against Shaq, I just matched him up against Shaq.
Shaq
against
gonna beast him.
He cooked him. No. Elijah Wan cooked Shaq.
It was Shaq's second year in the league.
He don't care. He got cooked.
Okay. What happened the year after that?
Right. The most big man of his ear
Yeah,
crushing.
yeah,
No
yeah.
disrespect on Elijah.
Come on,
They're
man.
different. They're different types of players.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Olajuwon's a
if we
beast.
want to give credit, I think the whole new era of big man began with Olajuwon going forward.
Facts.
Before that, you don't look. A Dirk Nowitzki does not happen if you don't have Hakeem Olajuwon. Doesn't happen.
Facts. I agree with that. Olajuwon, he's one of the all-time leaders in steals, blocks, assists, and points.
A legit 7-footer that
That's
can
crazy.
actually guard you on a crossover is damn near unfair.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I think I
All
still
right,
have
I'll
a
listen
nice
off
pickup.
here, man. Take
All
care,
right.
guys.
Thank you, brother.
OG Sleepy Low got the worst big three I ever seen. This nigga said Kareem, Tim Duncan, and Isaiah Thomas. That's horrible.
Yeah, you need a smaller Tim Duncan. I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at Kareem.
Listen, man, Kareem
And
is
definitely
cool.
not mad at but you
Kareem-
can't have Tim Duncan and Kareem.
Kareem is cool, y'all. But listen to me. Go watch the tapes, man. They can't deal with Diesel in that paint, man. He was punking these dudes. He punked David Robinson. He punked Hakeem Olajuwon.
No, he didn't. No, he's the one punked him.
Listen, we can all watch the second year in the league. Olajuwon got him. I'm not going to deny that. But watch what happened when Shaq came back. It was a wrap. All of that shake and bake, it was a gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the Diesel.
Now-
People forget how good Jason Kidd was.
Now, would Shaq work?
Who else we got in there?
Would Shaq work if he was coming into the league now? Would he still work?
Yes.
Being that all big men are shooting threes now,
Yes.
but you're pulling Shaq out of the paint.
It doesn't matter. Listen, if you go watch the game tapes, Shaq, every time Shaq touched the ball, he either got fouled or scored. That's not going to change. There's no one in the NBA, right, period, that can guard Shaq back then, and especially, Joe, you going to put Joel Embiid on Shaq? I'll let Joel Embiid shoot 15 threes a game. I don't care. I'm just going to keep throwing the ball to Shaq and dunking on people. And as soon as y'all double team, I'm just going to kick it out to the wings. Look at all the shooters in the NBA now. Whoever team he on, Shaq will probably average damn near 50 points because he down there by himself. They're going to have to double team the shooters. You see what I'm saying? It's like 20, it's 3 times as many shooters in the league now. Let's see some other big threes we got out there. Let's see. We got Steph Curry, LeBron James, Wilt Chamberlain. That's an incredible team.
Steph Curry.
LeBron James and Wilt Chamberlain. That might beat everybody. That might beat everybody.
That's a cold piece right there.
I don't think people know how. I don't think. That's the only thing. I think if somebody put prime Wilt Chamberlain out there against anybody, like he's gonna win.
So against Shaq?
Anybody. Like it's not. And when you look at what Wilt Chamberlain was doing, and like he worked out with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Arnold Schwarzenegger never worked out with him again. He said so. The story goes Arnold Schwarzenegger was bench pressing.
Mm-hmm.
Wilt Chamberlain really wasn't into bodybuilding, so he really wasn't into bench pressing.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't say how much he got on there, but they say Arnold Schwarzenegger is struggling.
Mm-hmm.
So he showed Will like, oh, you got to get under there. You got to make sure. He tells him all this, brace yourself because it's gonna be heavy. He said Will Chamberlain get under there and just clink, 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 and just put it up. He said Arnold Schwarzenegger walked out and never worked out with him again. And they got a picture of Will Chamberlain picking up Arnold Schwarzenegger like a baby, like in his arms.
Yeah, Wilt was one of a kind. Literally,
So we got
he
Brian.
played tennis, but I like that
Racquetball.
Yeah, he played it. He played it all.
But he was people don't know this. After he retired from the NBA, this guy went on to win a world championship in volleyball.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And the sand volleyball, not the
That's
fucking
crazy.
gym.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy. They said LeBron James, Allen Iverson, Shaquille O'Neal. See, listen, Allen Iverson is one of my favorite players of all time, but he's not passing the ball.
I was going to say, is he going to give you the assist that you need?
He's not giving the ball to Shaq.
He
or LeBron.
should, but he probably won't.
No, he probably would though, but I don't know.
But then he won't get the buckets he normally get.
I'm taking. It says Zion is living proof that Shaq would still be dominant. Absolutely, the way that Zion Williams is killing people today, exactly how Shaq would be doing it.
Yeah, that motherfucker. He was trying to shoot threes. He don't know more. He just take niggas to the hole.
All right, well, Pops, you seen Kareem play.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Hart said Kareem is way better than Shaq.
No,
All right, there you go.
no. Kareem had a shot that nobody could stop. That's what he had. But at some point, the thing you say about Shaq is he's going to get whoever your big man is in foul trouble, or he's just going to let him get buckets. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
And if he get in foul trouble, he's off the floor. That was proven this past weekend. My son played against Brentwood High School, and they had a 6'6" center. And I told Brooklyn, just go into him.
Yeah,
He get 3 fouls. The big kid get 3 fouls on the bench. First half.
Yeah, all these coaches suck. I'm just gonna tell you the truth, man. The problem with these coaches this day is they always try to coach kids like NBA players. That's like the dumbest idea because 90% of these kids ain't going to the NBA.
Yeah.
So and it only makes sense to set your team up for like a big man and all that if you have a big man.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a bunch of guards out there, it literally makes no sense to play a 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You got 5 guards out there. You should look at teams like the Phoenix Suns.
Mm-hmm.
How they just play 5 basketball, 5 out.
Just go.
Just 5. I got 5 guards. We're gonna play 5 out. You gonna have to catches.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make no sense to put a guard on the block.
Rebound and go. It should be rebound
That's
and
it.
go.
Rebound, go,
Caller, what's your
ball.
name? Where you calling from? And let's talk about it.
What's up, everybody?
What to do, man? What you want to talk about?
Shit, I forgot now. I was gonna say something about basketball, but I don't know shit, so I know I ain't finna get on here
I
and make
didn't think you was
myself.
calling about the 303 thing, but
Brian, you didn't watch hoops growing up?
Nope.
like go to the park.
Yeah, we went to the park, but we wasn't playing basketball. I wasn't playing no basketball.
I know.
We was
Well, Brian, you what mid 30s, late 30s,
playing 40.
40. So what's that? That's like
80s.
Nah, that's like Jordan. You seen Jordan
Well,
retirement?
Yeah, I seen all of that.
Yeah, you know he was a big dude in.
Yeah, because you Chicago, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You didn't watch when Derrick Rose was bowling out there?
Yeah.
That nigga was killing. Ugh.
He killing that.
And everybody loved him till he got hurt, and everybody started talking shit.
Well,
Rose,
the thing
boy.
is because I think I don't know if they were talking shit, but it's the way he was his rookie season.
Jesus Christ.
The real basketball players knew he couldn't last that long for as long as the NBA go.
Yeah, but you heard what they said?
What?
So they interviewed some NBA players, and they said, look, boy, people used to play sick to not play against Derrick Rose.
I believe that.
They used to fake injuries. Because out of all the point guards I seen play, that's when I'm not trying to go.
But I think he figured it out. You know, I know you don't know anything about that much about basketball, but I think he figured it out that he don't have to dunk and take everybody off the dribble and slam.
Yeah, I mean, but see,
Too much on the
I
body.
feel like when a person, let me know if I'm wrong or
gee,
not.
I like
If a
that.
person when they first get in the industry, they want to try to prove that they the shit, so they gonna run the hardest in their first probably 2 years.
Well, Bern, you trying to get all them contracts. So
Yeah.
you got to think about people a lot. And this is another thing a lot of kids don't really get about sports. I tell kids all the time, just have fun.
Yeah.
Because when you get to the professional level, you have some players who are there as professionals, like a Kyle Korver who going to spot up and just shoot, or,
He knows his job.
somebody who just run the position. But for the most part, they need you to entertain people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know where their money come from.
Right,
Their
right.
money come from all them fucking sponsors. That's where they want to be.
And they'll tell you, Vern, like they tell Derrick Rose, they like, ain't nobody paying you $20 million to wear Adidas because you make layups. Like, we need you to go dunk on this dude down here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So that's what we need for that poster.
Yeah, so that's really the messed up part about it, is that
When we was young, we went to the Bulls game.
Oh, that's dope.
What'd
And
you
I
say?
went there and I'm watching and I didn't. I understood what was going on. I just like zoned out of the whole damn game.
Where'd you sit?
Well, this wasn't me back in the day when I had money. So we was way up there in the bullshit.
Oh, that ain't,
In the rafters.
is this
No,
Jordan Bulls or
we was touching Jesus. That's how we was.
Yeah, you right by the flag. It's
Hell,
usually
fuck that. We passed the flag. We way up there where the fucking seagulls at.
is it was this Jordan Bulls or
no, I
after
couldn't
that?
have been.
No, this was Jordan Bulls.
Oh, it was. You got those are
You got
hard
Jordan or
tickets to
Ben
get.
Gordon?
No,
Ben
this was Jordan.
Gordon was cool too, though. Don't get it twisted. Ben Gordon was tight.
Because I put it like this: if I'm going to any event, I don't give a fuck what it is. If I'm not sitting in the ground level, the first floor, I'm not going.
Well, I don't do. I've only had to do the rafters twice, and both times I didn't know
This nigga said-
until I got there. I had to go with my
see,
wife.
Now there's no excuse.
Well,
It
well,
gives-
Vern.
when you order tickets, you can see what row you in.
No. Somebody else ordered the tickets and asked me to go, and I didn't think to ask about. Okay, so we getting ready to go to.
Oh, that's
see,
different. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to see Mariah Carey, and as we're driving, me and my wife, and I finally asked her. I said, "Where'd you get the tickets from?" She said, "I won them off the radio." I was like, "God damn!"
shit.
I knew right there where the tickets were, but I should have asked earlier. And we were in the rafters, We saw a little tiny little light skinned woman on stage.
Give me some
But
more.
sometimes
Give me some
if you
more
catch
Vern
if
big
you
threes.
catch a good one,
Give me some
you
more
can
big
get
three for
front row
Vern.
center
Wrestling big
VIP
threes. That shit was hilarious.
backstage and
OG.
everything. If they got them, you just gotta catch the right radio station.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's rare, I
Usually
know.
you gotta know somebody. Like I had floor seats. I had box seats for Golden State the year they actually won.
Isn't that the most beautiful thing in the world to have box seats
Yeah,
where
box
you have
seats
your
is dope.
own little balcony and
Yeah.
you can go in the room and talk and do what you want to do.
See,
You
and
that
you ain't
food-
gotta
no, Vern.
mingle with the rest of the people.
I ain't talking about that part. Then that food cart come.
Yeah,
Beautiful thing.
Vern, I was just gonna say, like, it's cool. If you want to go watch the game, it's not cool
Yeah,
because you're not finna watch the game.
yeah.
Like, because it's like
Too much going on in the booth.
It's too much happening, bro. They
Yeah.
come in with them carts with all that food on
Yeah.
there, and then they bring the dessert tray, and
Yeah.
niggas just lose their mind, Vernon.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
Vern, they said your big three is Gold Dust, Ravishing Rick Rude, and some dude named I lost it.
Who's the big three in wrestling?
Coco Beware. I don't even know who that is.
I know who that
Coco
is.
Beware.
Coco Beware was the black dude with
Yeah.
with the parrot.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
So who's the big three in
They
wrestling?
said Ravishing Rick Rude. That's hilarious.
Okay, wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I have two. One,
No, big three.
One of them has to be the Undertaker. The Undertaker is
I agree with-
number one.
I agree with that, Vern. That was a
All right.
cool.
I would
that
say
was a
you
cool
probably
one.
gonna say Brett after this.
No,
No?
Shawn Michael. You gonna say Shawn Michael? He was cool.
no. Even though Shawn Michaels is if you said top five, then yeah. But top three, no. Undertaker because
Stone
of his
Cold.
record.
Stone Cold.
No, yeah, Stone Cold just because of who he was as
Yeah, he
an
was
individual
gangster.
and
Yeah.
who he represented.
Yeah.
Junkyard Dog.
No.
Who? The Rock. You got to put The Rock on there.
Yeah, The Rock's a pretty big wrestler, Vern.
He's like right. See, it's too many.
Yeah, but that's like the biggest. Or
Yeah,
well, how
come
you gonna
on,
leave
The
out
Rock?
How you leave out Hulk Hogan though? That's like the biggest.
What is
wrestler
The
of all
Rock's
time.
I'm
record?
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna calm down and I'm gonna tell you why I leave out Hulk Hogan.
They
Hulk
call
Hogan is a
Vernon the
fucking
Underbaker.
racist. Hulk Hogan is a racist, and I don't fuck with him under no
Okay.
circumstance.
Got it,
It's
got
not like it's not like he did
said
something one time and apologized.
Corey
No,
Roberts.
this man has a track record.
All right.
saying
So we'll take him
ignorant
off.
shit
Vern,
about
we'll
black
take him
folks.
off the board. What is the Rock's record? Has he lost? Did he ever
Yeah,
lose?
he lost. Yeah, he lost a few times.
Oh, really?
But see, the thing is that you can't say most of them. The people I'm saying are entertainment. They're entertainers.
Yeah, that's what I'm
say some-
saying.
Rock say a lot of reckless shit, and it was funny.
Right.
But he would get his ass whooped for it. But he say a lot of reckless shit.
So how many times did he have the belt? He had the belt for like 2 years, right? Running.
No.
No?
Vern, who's the first black champion? Who was the first black champion?
I think his uncle. I think his father.
Superfly.
No, Rocky Johnson. I think it's his.
I don't even know who
Rocky
that
Johnson
is.
is his father. So I'm thinking he's the first black dude to be.
What? What?
I know they saying dumb shit, so I ain't paying them no attention, and I'm trying to stay on topic. No, he's not. I don't even think he's in my top 10. Tell you the truth.
The Rock?
I'm talking about Piper. Piper is in. He's not even in my top 10.
Okay, well, who's your three? Let's get your three out the way.
Well, you said okay. Since you brought it up, Rock, Undertaker, and who did I say?
Stone Cold.
Yeah, them three.
That's a good three.
You know what?
But now,
That's a good tag team right there.
Hey,
That's actually a good tag team.
Vern, you know what's crazy though? You can't really knock the Undertaker because you know what? When you think about this though, wrestling in itself is kind of inherently racist. When they make characters,
I talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, even when you get to like they had the one he looks Samoan. His name was Rikishi.
He is Samoan.
So they made him wear like the Asian wrestling
No,
clothes.
that's traditional garb for them though.
No,
he's
but he's Samoan.
bro.
Yeah, but they wear that stuff too.
No, they wear a totally different outfit. You got to look at it.
Yeah, they don't wear sumo wrestling outfits, bro. But
they wear.
Well, Yokozuna was what's the name too?
See, why would they name him Yokozuna?
Because I don't know, but that's the character that he
Why would
decided
you
that he
name a
wanted
black
to take.
man? Why would you name a junkyard dog? Why would you name a black man that?
This is what I was saying day before yesterday. I said that a lot of times that they take the urban characters and they go way left with them. That's the only thing about it that I don't appreciate. They'll take a black character, and a lot of the times they'll take that shit way beyond the shit that's normal.
I heard of Dusty Rose. They call him Musty Rose.
Well, Dusty Rose married him and his son married black women.
Now let me ask you this: are there any black female wrestlers who are big time?
Let's see. There was like Jackie. She was big time for her era. Any now? Damn.
They call the Macho Man Candy Savage.
Not really. Not big time. No. It's more of like the Samoans are taking over. Even though that's a beautiful thing too.
I brought that up because I wanted to know: did anybody ever complain about like the stereotypes?
No, apparently not.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's why they calmed them down a little bit.
Because I remember like in the early 2000s, it was
prime time.
It was getting crazy. Like they had the Nation of Domination, which was like all black revolutionary dudes.
Yeah,
yeah.
But how is it gonna be the Nation of Domination when Rock was in it?
Yeah, they had afros and wore black. And I was just like, as a kid, I'm just like, are these niggas Black Panthers or something? I'm like, I thought I was watching wrestling.
I think that's what they were trying to go for.
Don't let Nick fool you. He was sprung on this shit.
Yeah, listen, man.
Don't let all this kick in now. But Nick was sprung on. I had to take him and his brother to all the fucking wrestling matches.
That's why I know. So one of my favorite memories as a kid was I got a wrestling ring that made noise.
Yeah,
and it was a one. Because as a black kid, you never get the toys you see in the commercials. So
you get the ones that look like the ones in the commercial.
You never get the ones in the commercial. And this was the first time I got the toy in the commercial, and I was hyped.
I'm laughing because that shit is so true.
Yeah, I was geek, Vern. I was like, nigga, I got the same ones in the commercial. Nigga. I was like, we on now. What's the best gift you ever got as a kid?
Ooh.
Don't ever make that sound again. But what's the best present?
I'm trying to think. Let's see.
It's like he got poked.
Yeah, don't ever say ooh, nigga.
Look, nigga, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say.
Somebody said Riley voice. Nigga, you gay. You can't say that, bro.
Shit.
Just an opinion. Your name is just an opinion.
Maybe it was a train set.
What kind of train set?
Nigga said the British Bullfrog.
It was a 18-piece train set with the whole you dig to it. The tracks and everything. It was a big ass train set.
Now a friend of mine had that kind of train set. His dad had, so in his garage they moved all the cars out, and I never forget. We went over there. I went over there on a Saturday, and his dad put the plywood down and built the train set with the mountains and caves. We were there all day long. And I was helping my boy build the train set.
And then the little boys, we had Hot Wheels.
Yeah, I had Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels was my shit. I used to walk around with mine.
Now you know what I like. What was Vern? What was the ones you had to rub the penny on to get the track to work again? Remember that?
Oh no, not a penny.
What was that?
You had to run a piece of Brillo to get the connection.
We did the penny because it's copper.
Yeah, well, we would use the
when
Brillo pad.
The track was broke.
No. Remember, because the little spring thing on the car wasn't touching the track.
I'm gonna pull this up.
So we used to take the Brillo pad.
Oh, it's Hot Wheels.
It wasn't Hot Wheels.
They had the little thing at the bottom.
No, it was the slot car. It was slot cars.
The track was electric, right?
No, slot car. It was electric, but it's called slot cars.
Slot cars.
Yeah, that's what we call. That's what I called it. I don't know if that's the actual name.
Oh well, when we in the '80s. They was Hot Wheels, and they had the little piece at the bottom, and it was electric, and you put it in there, and it ran around.
Nah, Vern, it's a track.
Yeah,
and the track had little strips of metal on it, and then the cars.
Electric.
Hold on, nigga.
Here it is, right here.
Then the cars had little. They had the motor in it, and a connector at the bottom. And you put them on the track, and sometimes the connector would, because it'd be running for so long, you got to get all the dirt off of it. So you had to take a Brillo pad and scrape it to get it. But Nick said they used a penny.
Okay, that maybe was LA. That maybe was a LA thing.
Was it?
I'm not gonna. We probably talking about the same thing, but if that's a LA thing, that's a LA thing.
Yeah, it was like this was kind of fancy, y'all. The one I'm showing y'all.
Yeah, that one there. Yeah,
Rainbow Bright.
But this is the track though. Like if y'all can see how the metal track is with those two little metal strips.
Yeah,
that's Hot Wheels.
And then you had
those are not Hot Wheels, Vernon.
Yeah, Vernon. Nah, the one I had was definitely not Hot Wheels. It was some generic brand because it came in like a little like a little crap box. But it was fun though. But they did break down. And they flew off the track. That's how I knew
Yep.
they wasn't Hot Wheels because they always flew off the track.
So you had to, because when you come around the curve, you had to slow down.
Yeah.
Because if you press it, it come right off the track.
Yeah. You had to like really drive these things.
Yeah.
It was kind of.
But on the commercial, they was flying around that curve.
Yeah.
Of course they was.
Yeah, this was a fun toy as a kid. Like that's why you kids today, y'all childhood suck, man. Y'all ain't got no toys or nothing.
Nah.
This was a
Because
cool
remember,
toy.
Nick, I know Nick remember this.
Oh, I'm
remember
see if I
when
can
you
find
used to
this
get
other
up in the
joint.
morning, it was like 8 o'clock. You had cartoons from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And then at 12 o'clock, you had NBA Jams come on, right? Remember that?
Damn, you remember NBA Jams with Ahmad Rashad? I remember that.
Yeah,
NBA
I remember all of that.
wow.
They had NBA
Yeah,
Jams.
NBA Jams was tight with Grant Hill. That's how I found out about Grant Hill.
On NBA Jam?
Yeah, 'cause they used to show Grant Hill because he was hurt when I
NBA
was starting
Jams is
basketball.
when they would go over the games, over the games that happened.
Wow.
Yep.
NBA Jam. I'm thinking that was a video game.
Yeah, it
That
is a
was-
video game, but it
Yeah,
was
that's what I
also
thought.
a TV show, and it came on at 12 o'clock, and guess what came on right after that?
What?
Soul Train.
So now,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
Soul Train here came on at
Let me see if I can
12.
find
Yeah, it was
this
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock our time.
Because, see, once Soul Train, basically, for some people, when Soul Train went off, they would go outside. We would go outside and
Yeah,
play.
that's when you
Yeah,
go
I was
outside.
gonna
You
say,
come outside to have
I was
Soul
gonna say, I didn't even know Soul Train came
But
on.
but
I was probably
Vern,
outside.
if people in jail, dudes in jail would go, how much time you got? They'll go 9. I got 9 more Soul Trains. That's how you knew I was up. Or I got 55 more Soul Trains.
I have a question for you since you're a parent, Speedy.
Allegedly.
Yeah, no, you're a parent. Why the hell do when you ask somebody how old their child is and they're little, they'll say 36 weeks or 21 weeks or 80 something
That's
weeks?
just that's mostly females. You don't see too many dudes do that.
Yeah.
Like,
It
why
ain't
the
too many
fuck?
dudes
You
do
just don't. Somebody gonna ask me one day how old you are, and I'm gonna say 397 weeks.
You should do that, Vernon, just to get irritated.
I'm gonna give you one because I know you hate with motherfuckers. The next time somebody
Tyco,
asks you
if
how
like-
you feel, just say it
Is
with
it
my
Tyco
hands
pizza, man?
and keep walking.
That's a good one.
That one, and so I was doing the warm up,
A Barbie dream.
and the
retired
dude.
player.
So there's people. We have a few people, and a lady had. We had something like an audience. It wasn't
Oh,
like
yeah,
it normally is, but there were people there for the audience.
Right.
So they had this white dude, and he was just irritated by everything. So he was working, and some guy asked him, "Hey, my man, do you got the time?" He looked at his watch and said, "Yeah," and he kept walking.
That ain't right.
Man, I fell out laughing. I was laughing so hard.
Hey, Vern, we gonna open the lines up. Thanks, man.
So you can use that one too, Burn.
Hey, Pops, they said that was inside the NBA or inside stuff with Ahmad Rashad.
Inside. Well, where did I get NBA Jam? Oh, that was the video game.
No, NBA Jam used to come on
No, that's the video game, Nick.
no, they saying that was Sega Genesis. But I know what Vern is talking about though. It was just like the highlight thing that they used to come on.
Yeah, and they would show the highlights of the games the night before.
No, that's inside the NBA. That was the actual program that used to come on. What Vern is talking about was like a show that used to come on, and it was just they used to just show clips of like highlight plays through the week or like through the month or something like that.
Oh, I remember.
Top
now.
plays of the week or something like that.
Yes,
It was something like that.
Number 4.
Yeah, that's what Vern's talking about.
818-914-4087. Tuesday is Let's Talk About It.
Let's talk about the best
Let's
gift
talk.
you ever
So
got.
whatever
as a
you want
kid.
to talk about, call in. It's your day.
Dang, you know what other show I used to watch? I bet y'all remember this one. It's damn. He used to star Eddie Curry. Let me see.
Eddie Curry.
Yeah.
She starred Eddie Curry?
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
The basketball player
Yeah.
who was supposed to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Eddie Curry was supposed to be a can't miss.
That they said was Baby Shaq. It was called
Can't miss.
It was called Preps. Chicago Hoops. Who chat room? Who remember the TV show Preps?
Nope, don't know it.
So look, y'all don't see. I'm seasoned with this pop.
Eddie Curry was supposed to be that. You like that's
see
what's so weird. Even if you guys feel like, oh, Speedy, you always hype up Brooklyn, I don't, because I know what a real NBA player look like when you see him at a young age. Like they were saying. I mean,
But you gotta
Chris
think,
Webber.
Westbrook only averaged 9 points in college.
And nine.
Yeah,
nine.
he's still
He
trying
wasn't
to
even. He went to Lusinger, which is no kind of real high school here in
Right.
L.A. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling? Where you calling from? And let's talk about it.
Hey, it's Dana calling from the Valley.
Hey, Dana.
Pull up, Dana, for playing.
Yeah, right.
What's up with you?
She's scared. She don't ever want
Not
to see Sierra.
much.
You're scared.
Not much. I had like a few things I want to talk about, but when Vern called, he was talking about he talked about a lot of stuff, but he said something to you, Speedy, about being a parent, and I have a question for you.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so you have three older sons, or well, Donald's deceased, rest in peace. Nick and Justin, and you have one younger son, Brooklyn. How do you think you raised Brooklyn different than you did your three older sons?
Say it again. How do I what?
How do you believe you raised them different? Is there any difference other than the time?
No.
That you raised, because you were a young man with your three younger sons. I mean, your three older sons.
No, it's the
And
same
then
way.
you're an older man.
Depending on what they wanted to do, I was when Nick decided to play basketball. He'll tell you I was at every game, doing the same thing I'm doing with Brooklyn. When Donald played football, he played high school football with the guy in front of him, the Samoan dude. Remember the Samoan dude?
Played at SC.
Yeah, was big time football player. So Donald never really played because he played behind him. But I still would come to the games. I still did everything the same. I think the thing that's as you have more kids, you just don't become as like it has to be this way. You know what I mean? Like Donald and Nick got this is how it is and let's move on. Justin, I kind of eased up on Justin and eased up on Brooklyn. Because they'll tell you Justin got away with everything. He passed out in the mall. I didn't go back and get him. I just left him there.
Yeah, Justin's hilarious.
But he literally passed out in the mall and had a fit. Where Donald and Nick would have never did that. Because I probably
and they were closer in age too. They had each other, and Justin was the one that seemed like they tormented a little bit.
Nah, he tormented them.
No, we tormented Justin.
They probably did.
No, we tormented Justin.
But the rule in the house, Dana, was so. This is how it goes. The older son cannot hit the younger one, but if the younger one hits the older one, you can't hit him back. I don't know if you understand it. Because I always felt
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I always felt like if for an older kid to hit a younger kid, you're just being a bully.
Okay.
But if your younger brother hits the older brother, you need to come tell me and don't hit him back, and I'll take care of it.
Okay.
So that was the rule in the
So
house.
how is that different with Brooklyn? Is he has one brother and a younger sister?
He has two. Yeah, he got two younger sisters that's with him all the time, and Maya would probably be his mini me because they were born a year apart. Madison came a couple of years later, so they're more around each other more often. And then because Madison's younger and she's 12, so they consider her a kid and they think they're teenagers because they both are. So it's a little different. So being a parent, I'm not as strict as I used to be. I kind of let stuff go.
Well, do you think you were around more? It seemed like with the older children, you weren't around as much.
Nah, I'm less. It's I let them, with my boy. But look, I figure like this. My only job, and I think I said this before. My only job as a dad and parent, I felt, was to keep my sons out of jail and keep my daughters off the pole. That was the most important thing. Everything else.
That's the same thing I heard Chris Rock say.
Yeah, as a dad, that's our only job. That's our job. And anything less than that now, I'm not gonna say my parents did shit less because I went to jail. I went to jail because I was just doing stupid shit. But it wasn't because of what my mother or dad didn't do for me. I just was hanging with the wrong people.
Okay, so do you think now? Well, when you say that, Speedy, I think of now, like with black children or black young people, they don't get the benefit of the doubt. I think as younger children, we always got the benefit of the doubt with the police. Oh, they're just doing this, or they're just being kids, or, little stuff. You really had to do something to get in trouble with the police when we were growing up.
I'm going to tell you, Dana, I think it is social media and television. Because, and you guys just think I'm saying this, you think you're a writer. No, every single show I watch, when they bring out a black character, he's running from the cops. He's on the other side of the shit. Like even the Queen Latifah. I was thinking about this yesterday, and I love Queen Latifah's show, But I can't figure out why is her daughter so concerned about what her mom does. Like I knew what my dad did. He went to work at General Motors. But I wasn't like, what does he do at General Motors? Why he didn't come to
How
my
much
game?
did he get paid? What time he get home? What time he get off?
I
what
never
kind of
did
benefits
that.
do they have?
I never did that. I don't know anybody. My sons never asked me. Hey, I'll be back, and I would go to the comedy club. They didn't like go through. They wasn't like, well, I need to know what my dad do and get in the car and try to find out. They didn't do any of that shit, and they keep doing this with the particular. Like I know she needs a story because she's in the show. But why is it always I want to know what my mama doing it or the mom goes.
That's the writers. That's the writers thinking they have to appeal to a younger demographic, probably.
But it's making kids go who's watching the show go. I wonder what my mom do or what my dad do. I want to know everything he does, so I'm gonna do sneaky shit to find out. Like she got a text, and they were all cooking. She gets a text, and everybody in the room head dropped because she got a text and she said she had to go. It's like motherfucker, I gotta like. How you think y'all motherfuckers living like this? I don't get it. But I truly believe it's television that's programming us in a sense of desensitizing the fact, I think I said it right, how you see black men and how you see us.
Mm-hmm.
We running, we're not, it's not, how often are we the police officers? How often and if we're the chief of police, we're yelling at everybody.
Right.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of programming in there, Speedy. You're right. And that, I just see that blacks don't get the benefit of the doubt. And then when they do TV shows, it's just sometimes a hit and miss,
But I'm going to tell you what you guys need to do. This sounds like it's not right. Y'all need to write. I'm going to tell you why that shit works. So Eminem stopped running the part of the commercial about Karen. They run the rest of it with the M&Ms. But when it came to the Karen part, they took it out. Why do you think they took it out? Somebody wrote in. Now, did a gang of people write in? Doesn't matter. If one person writes in, they'll change some shit. We, as black people, look at it and go, that's fucked up. And we don't do anything else. We don't write. You got to write in and say, that's not how black people are. That ain't how we roll. Because if you don't, these white writers will keep writing that way. Like, I'm going to find out who to write to on Queen's show and just tell them, nobody's daughter in a black family is that nosy. We're not that nosy.
No, we're not curious, and then we just happy they gone so we can do our stuff.
I'm like, and she got her friend there, and they cooking, but the minute her mom's phone text go off, everybody in the room got quiet, and their head dropped. And she said, oh, I got to go. And they went, okay. Bitch, what the fuck?
Are they leaving the equalizer premise with the same where the person, like the Denzel character, was just really in tune and in tune?
Nah, they didn't give her that.
A lot of different things.
They didn't give her that.
Okay.
No, she doesn't have that. She just, and I guess Nick said it was an original version of that I think Queen is more, like she just.
Whose dog is that?
I thought you was being chased.
Okay, go ahead. No. I'm in my apartment and I hear a dog outside. I'm like, there's no.
I thought the police was chasing you, girl. I was going to tell you, run.
No, I'm just like, there's no big dogs that live on this side. So I'm like, whose dog is that?
Apparently it is. You better not go outside. I know that. But yeah, you got to write in.
You got to have them on the.
You got to write in. We got to write in, and we got to say. Have you guys watched what's called show? Mike Epps.
No, I was going to ask you about the Upshaws and what do you think? And I had some feedback for your show that two people gave me.
Well, what they say?
Okay, I was asking about the Upshaws and was anybody going to watch it? And one of the guys, he said he didn't really care for it too much. He found it corny. And the other woman said that there's no nuance to the show. They feel the little girl is over the top and the sister is over the top.
And I'm pretty sure they got white writers on that show. That's how Netflix rolls. And unless Mike Epps...
Oh, is that Shaw's Netflix?
Yeah. And if...
no, I'm talking about Dad Stop Embarrassing Me.
Oh, they said what again? They said what?
The person said it was corny and that... another person said it wasn't nuanced enough, that Portia Coleman and the little girl is a little over the top. They did like the show with the about going to church.
So
That's all I heard so far. So
the first 2 shows was written by the white executive producer who was there when we got there. He gets fired after the second show for some stuff.
Oh, he got fired?
Yeah. So he gets fired, but his name stays on there all the way through because he had to get paid. They bought him out for like a
Oh, that's what I was about to ask you. They still get paid, but it's a contract, so you still get paid for whatever you executive produced. Okay.
Yeah, you still get paid. So by the time we get to the church, which I think is the third one, we had our voices in there. That's why if you notice the characters, because originally they had her, the little girl called Fox and told him, "You're the worst dad," and we all said, "Nah, it's not. We can't do that. They're not gonna do that."
No, I remember you said that.
Yeah. So we were able to rein it in, and I think create something that you guys would like from the third show on.
I liked it, Speedy. I liked when I talked to Jay Lee, she said, "Oh, I know the parts," because we were talking about it. Mm-hmm. She said, "Oh, I know the parts where, Speedy and TDP were writing and stuff like that." I said, "I didn't even pay no attention. I just, I enjoyed the show. For me, the little girl was just a little over the top. A little sass. Just bring down the sass a little bit."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
but I'm not around children or young people in a way where I know how they talk to their parents. I just know when I was coming up, none of that was allowed.
None of that. But I think white kids have always talked to their parents that way. Always.
I think so too. Always. I think they don't come in my room and that's my stuff and don't take this and some of these kids have killed their parents behind a phone because they took the phone away.
I'll rob my kid at gunpoint if he told me not to take his stuff.
Yeah, get out of my room.
Not only will I take it, I'm gonna hit you with it too.
No, here's the thing, your room, motherfucker. It would be beads on this door. You keep fucking with me.
No, because you've heard stories of people just taking the door right off the hinges. Yeah. Pulling it to the side since you think this is your room, or you closing the door, you slamming it. I'm just gonna take it off the hinges. I think put it right here on the side.
I think one of the hardest things about being a comic was I grew up around white kids, and so I would see other comedians do the thing about white kids did this way, black kids, which was absolutely true. It was true. My white friend Petey told his mom, "Get the fuck out my room. My friend's over, Speedy," and closed the door. And I just looked at him like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Like, I ain't gonna be able to play with you no more. You're a bad influence.
Oh no, I still played with him. I just didn't tell my mother what he did.
I'd have went home. I'd have been like, I'm out. You tripping?
Yeah, he told him, but he was the only kid.
I remember like white people lived in our neighborhood, but I don't remember being friends with them like that. We were like friends with the Latino kids.
No, I was friends.
And they were more strict than the black parents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what parents are really strict? The Asian parents.
Oh yeah. You'll be lucky if they can play with you, let alone hang out.
I don't even remember playing with them at all. The only girl I really remember playing with was a white girl, and my sister used to babysit her at night because her mom was a belly dancer.
Hilarious.
Hey, whatever.
I can't stand belly. I hate belly. I like the real belly dancers, but the ones who learn how to do it, oh my God,
the ones that go for exercise.
That drives me insane.
Why?
Because y'all look stupid. And nobody wants to tell you that it looks stupid. You just up there
paying the $45 a week to go to this class.
Pops, they always get the face first. They master the face. Y'all women, y'all master that belly dancing face. Then y'all get the hands down. It's the face y'all make when y'all belly trying to be sexual. It'd be like with the soft eyes.
Oh, okay.
And then y'all get the hands down pretty good.
Did you take the class? Yes.
Of course you did.
I didn't take the class, but my workout
belly dance.
The classes I go to, two of the girls in there were in belly dancing troops.
See?
Where they, I guess, went around and danced or whatever.
Belly dancing.
And every now and again, one of them jumps out and like, "Oh, let's cool down and stretch," and they'll add like a belly dancing element to it.
They always do that. It don't matter. Once they learn how to belly dance, they just do it just for no reason.
So wait a minute, can you belly dance?
No.
None of y'all can belly dance for the record.
The only thing that I'm interested in that area is probably dancing.
Really?
Well, I want to develop my core more.
Why don't you do some crunches? Why is pole?
I do crunches.
Listen, no, stop it. Stop. I'm tired of y'all with this. I feel like Bobby Valentino right now.
Anyway,
No, explain.
Nick,
I want to know.
Ain't none of your criticism gonna stop nobody from doing what they want to do. So you just talking.
I just want to know.
Do you have the portable pole?
The portable pole.
No.
You got to get one. That's how you got to learn. You got to get one. Put it up.
No, but what's really funny is Jenny McCarthy was talking about her son wanted one of those poles at a fire station. And so she was like looking into getting it and putting it, wherever in his little play area. And so she found out they were $10,000, but for pole dancing it's the same pole and it's only $2,000.
So she's going to put a pole in her son's room.
Well, he wanted, I guess, their house came with an area where she could put the pole and he could, jump up and come down like in the fire station or whatever. He's autistic, so he was really mesmerized by it. So, what those I'm not going to, okay, let me say this.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about children with autism, but my friend has a child that's autistic, and they will fixate on one thing for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Right. Yeah.
And they'll keep asking about it like over and over and over again. Do your homework. When am I going to get the pole? I want the pole. You said you were going to give me the pole. Like, it's just over and over again.
But here's the thing, though.
I guess
I'm pretty sure,
stop,
Dana, I'm pretty sure there were autistic kids back when we were young.
For it, and we, our way of handling that is just to see how many times she's going to ask for it and how long she's going to fixate on it or whatever.
Wow.
So I'm just kind of like, all right.
Dana, are you going to ever have kids? Or no, it's over?
No, you didn't ask me that already.
I like asking you. So what? I like
These eggs are done. They're hard boiled.
Oh, okay.
Prove it.
Well, you can adopt. Now, you know something else?
Shut up.
Something
about 35, when I got about 35, I said it didn't happen, and I wasn't interested in going through all the testing they do when you're high risk.
Yeah.
So I decided not to have any.
So another thing I've noticed, I don't know if you noticed, all the strong black women on television are gay. Have you noticed that?
I haven't noticed that, but I don't want to be strong anymore. I don't want to be even in that conversation.
Well, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe I'm saying it wrong when I say strong black women. I mean, the characters are like, if they're really smart, like the black girl on FBI, on FBI Wanted. Wanted FBI.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's a black girl in there, she can handle herself, super intelligent, but she's married to a woman. Where
you know what I'm tired of, Speedy?
What?
Is seeing anytime they give black people anything, anytime we're a principal character in anything, there has to also be like a gay character or two gay characters, or gay has to be brought into the situation.
Yep. At some point involving those two black people.
Yeah, that is kind of strange.
That they did that.
No, it's not strange. It's just that it's in everything. Once we get comfortable, we see heterosexual black people doing anything that are given, leading roles or something, they're gonna bring gay into it. It's like we hold the door open for everybody else.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about it, Dana? Let's jump them.
Shit, turn a blind eye. I don't know.
Write a letter. Write a letter. I'm telling you that shit
write a
works.
letter.
That shit works, man. Write a letter. Again,
I have to write 3 letters because the first letter is going to be angry and the second letter is going to be mad and then the third letter I'll probably calm down.
That's hilarious.
I'm telling you, write a letter. Somebody wrote a letter and told Eminem, stop saying the word Karen. It wasn't funny, and they don't use it no more.
Those white women, they get us so upset. I've heard on the Breakfast Club, they'll do a topic and people will call in and talk and say something, and they were tired of Charlamagne saying cracker ass cracker in mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, them white women run.
They got tired of him talking about white people relating it to mayonnaise and their mayonnaise behavior, and he always kept saying cracker ass cracker. He hasn't stopped saying it, but he doesn't say it as much.
Well, yeah, because that's not racist. Like, cracker is, my grandmother hit me to this. The reason that they called those people crackers was because of the whip, not because they look like crackers. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a racist thing. That's like calling somebody an orange picker. Like if you pick oranges, then you pick oranges. Like that ain't got nothing to do with your race.
That's
you know
kind of racist.
No, it's racist
But
if you think I'm talking about a
right.
Mexican.
Yeah, you
That's
talk about a
racist.
Mexican.
Speedy
orange picker
said
is just your.
last week about
That's your
the
occupation.
ADL. You're not allowed to, even mention Jew in conversation because people just get all upset and the ADL will be,
So?
coming after you and stuff like that. But they can say nigga like 50 times in anything, any production, any movie, any TV show.
I was just talking about this the other day. So YG has a song out where in the song he talks about flock breaking into homes, and he says to find an Asian home because they don't believe in banks. So the Asian people said that this is provoking Asian hate, so they had them bleep it out, right? But the whole song he's talking about killing niggas.
They didn't bleep that out.
So I'm just sitting there confused. I'm just like, okay, so why is it not okay? Which I agree. Let's say we all agree it's not okay to say rob Asian people because they don't put their money in banks. Okay, but why is it okay to say kill this black person, kill this black person? Because if you say kill this gay person, it's going to be considered hate speech. If you say kill this Jewish person, it's considered hate speech. If I say rob an Asian, it's considered hate speech. But how can we make a song called "Hit 'Em Up" then, and then go on the billboards?
Yep.
It doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? So
speaking of,
because it's talking about other blacks and there's no economic power in there and there's nobody but us to come out and say, hey, we don't like that or you can't do that. It's the same as somebody in a corporation saying nigger, nigger, nigger. And then, they go after that person.
Right.
But then they lose their job. We blow them up on social media and stuff like that. But in other arenas, it's accepted. Like, YG can make that song talking about killing black people. But robbing an Asian,
Yeah,
now we got to shut him down and ruin his life and make sure he doesn't do that anymore. It's just an acceptable discrimination.
Go young DJ, shut up.
Yeah, no,
go ahead, DJ. Oh shit, my bad, Dane. I didn't know you're still talking, baby.
Thank you,
sorry.
Danny. We
DJ
take a quick
said
break.
The song was about robbing houses. Shut up.
We're gonna take a quick break. Come right back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
It is
Speedy up in this bitch. It is Let's Talk About It Tuesday. So whatever you want to talk about, we're gonna talk about. When we come back, we're definitely gonna talk about your boy Drake. Nick,
shout out to Drizzy.
He's gonna be receiving artists. We are back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be up in this. Yatch.
Holiday Styles, man. What's up?
Or in the words of our number one fan, it's me, y'all.
Shout out to Vern. Shout out to Dana Dane.
Dana Dane.
Shout out to
I don't know why she won't come just kick it. She right up the street. She just come on through, her and that dog. Okay, just come on by. It is Let's Talk to Me Tuesday. Let's talk about it Tuesday.
Let's talk Tuesday.
Let's talk Tuesday. Whatever the fuck it is. At the table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shout out to Critical Thinker for calling in yesterday.
Yeah, thanks, Critical.
That was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
First time
He
calling.
normally don't ever call in. 818-914-4087. If you're watching the show for the first time, on Tuesday, topics is on y'all. Y'all just come up with something. We talk about it, have some fun with it. Throw this out. I threw it out right before the break. It's called a teaser. Some of y'all didn't know that's what it's called. So apparently, I sent you the article, Nick. Drake, who never misses, he is the Steph Curry of music.
Drizzy.
He ain't missed on a collab, on a song. It always goes to number one. So he's going to receive the Artist of the Decade, which would be 2000 to 2020, right? 2010 to 2020. And from Billboard Awards. So he's going to receive that award. Do you think there's anybody else close to Drake that probably could have got that award?
Let's see.
No. Just get that out there.
Let's see.
No.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at the nominees.
I think with the rap, because is he an R&B singer or is he a rap artist? What is he officially listed as?
So these are the nominees, right?
For Artist of the Decade?
Yeah.
Okay.
So based on this, I'm surprised he actually won this based on this list and who's voting. I don't know who's voting for this. But let's see. We got Post Malone. No way.
No way.
Maroon 5. No.
Nah.
Not in this past decade.
No.
Katy Perry. I don't know. Justin Bieber is
Nope.
up there.
Yeah, but no.
Ed Sheeran. No.
No.
Adele's up there.
A lot of white folks.
That's why I said I'm surprised Drake won. Bruno
Are
Mars.
going to win.
Bruno Mars. Rihanna.
And who?
Rihanna. Taylor Swift. And Drizzy.
Caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, it's Poolie, man.
Talk to me, Poolie.
Hey, man, only people got a chance is J. Cole and Kendrick, man. Other than that, go sit down somewhere.
To be artists, to be for artists of the decade, like 10 years running.
Oh, decade, okay.
Yeah, 10 years running.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, and Drake, hands down, man.
Hands down.
Hey, you know, the South been running hip-hop since, 97? Well, you know, we've been running hip-hop for a long time, you know.
But here's the question, Poolie. Is he a rapper or R&B singer?
He's a rapper. He came out. He's a rapper.
So Drake is a rapper.
So is Bone Thugs a rapper or a singer?
Oh, yeah. You got a point there.
I never used that argument, Poolie, but that's a great point.
So is Domino a rapper or a singer?
Yeah. Oh, shit. You know Domino. Okay.
Hey, I got something on my chest, man.
Talk to me.
Hey, man, I'm tired of this debate about which show is better, The Wire or Snowfall. It's definitely The Wire, man.
Ooh, love that one.
Debate, man.
I love that one. I'm going to go.
Hey, it's all over. It's all over Twitter, all over the internet. Which show the best? Man, The Wire, hands down, man.
I think I like Snowfall because it's LA based, but The Wire, man, God.
The writing on you're a writer, Speedy. The writing on The Wire, man.
Incredible.
Come on, man.
Incredible. It just, now when they started to do every season, they did a different theme. I thought that was kind of weird. But I would say the one that didn't work is when they went to the news and they wanted to focus on the news. And that was the part, and that was terrible. But when they did the docs, I didn't know that kind of shit went on at the docs.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But the writing on that motherfucker was A1.
Yeah, definitely was on point. Definitely. The characters were believable. The characters was dope. The Snoop character was totally like, that girl she killed it.
And Omar, the gay killer.
Yeah, he put a whole new twist on that.
The whole neighborhood was scared of that nigga.
and not just one way either.
All right, man.
All right, Poolie, good one. I like that one. Wire or Snowfall?
I haven't seen Snowfall, and I've never watched the full season of The Wire, so I can't comment. I don't know.
Nick.
I was a kid when The Wire was out. And
But you ain't a kid now, Mr. I watch everything free.
But it's the thing. So a lot of times when you go back and watch those shows, like I tried to watch New York Undercover. The first 5 episodes, whoever was doing the soundtrack was just like the worst I've ever heard.
For New York Undercover?
Yeah, and then they finally started to get real artists to do the soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
So it got
because they got more money. It takes money to do that.
So a lot of times that makes a lot of sense. A lot of times when you see when you go back and watch a lot of these old shows, it's hard to get into them because of the way they're shot and the rhythm of the show. And it's just a lot slower.
And they have to get their legs under them. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You know, you and Dana were talking about. Y'all were talking about programming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's real easy to do it because what they do is that they'll throw some stupid shit out there, and then they'll see who gravitates to it. And not only do they gravitate to it, they're loyal to the dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and then the dumb shit, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you like, well, why the fuck? Case in point, Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer was on for almost 30 years.
That was a good show, Vernon, though. That was a good show.
And
no, it was not a good show. What it was,
that was a good show, Vernon.
numbing, and it was ignorant TV. And ignorant
Why was it
TV
ignorant,
now
Vernon?
is taking over, and then you don't really have, people really don't have time or the effort to try to watch smart TV anymore.
Well, here's the thing, Vern. You know what happened?
When people do sit down and watch smart TV, they complain about it.
You know what happened, Vern, is when internet people became stars, and they became stars off of doing dumb shit.
Exactly.
You got to remember, what's my man that
the only
said?
Country that I know who glorifies stupid people.
Yep. And then the next thing you know, stupid people, they go, yeah, what's the girl? A gorilla glue girl was stupid as fuck. But she had a GoFundMe that netted almost $1 million.
That she never got her hands on either.
But that's not the point. People don't look at it like, okay, now if I don't actually put the gorilla in my stuff in my hair and I come short of that, I'd have got that money. That's how they look at it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's it's bad enough that us as people of color, we see each other on TV and we know that we just out there acting a motherfucking fool just to be on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, why do you all do this? Stop. If you stop watching the stupid shit, they're gonna have to say, "Well, okay, we're gonna have to find."
You know why they say
have to find something better to put on TV.
Vernon, do you know why they say people watch train wrecks? That's what we do. Well, if you're on campus or you're at your school, remember in high school, and they say somebody over there fighting, do you run away from the fight? No one ever runs away from the fight. They run to the fight.
Depends on who fighting though.
But gotta go see who's fighting.
Vernon, think about what you said. Jerry Springer's on 30 years. Law and Order been on 25 years.
Yeah. Cops was on even longer than that. The only reason they stopped
Cops.
That
shit was funny.
The only reason they stopped Cops is because of what happened to George Floyd. Otherwise, Cops would still be going.
Speedy, remember that episode on Cops where that dude was on? He was on something, and he got naked and whooped the police ass.
Yep. He would have got shot.
The only episode of Cops I remember when the dude hit under the swim pool.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody remembers that episode, which is horrible because that dude was famous.
The episode where the white woman was talking and they was telling her to get down and she was like, she don't understand, and they tased her ass.
Oh, yeah, I remember they tased
that
her.
shit was hysterical.
So my kid's mom, she used to watch, what's the shit with Intervention.
Oh, God.
So then I got hooked on it. And the best one ever was the one that lady was. So most of the time for intervention to work, people got to hit rock bottom. So you know they gotta not get you don't give them no more money. Then they gotta go to rehab. They go because they don't have no more money. They don't feel like doing little goofy ass shit to get the money. So the lady had an inheritance. So she was doing crack cocaine. So they tried to do an intervention. She said, first of all you motherfuckers get out of my house. She made them all go outside because it's her house. So they wouldn't like, you know what I'm saying? Usually it'd be a kid. Nigga, they go outside, Vern, and she was in the window smoking a pipe. She was smoking a crack pipe. I was dying. And the guy said, ain't nothing we can do because she got money. So she gonna get high as long as she wants. She's not gonna hit rock bottom. And she had I think $40 million she inherited.
Well, she lost that. But I got in trouble for doing some shit I saw on TV when I was young.
What'd you do?
It was a show called The Animaniacs. It was a cartoon.
Oh,
right?
that was my joint, Vern.
Animaniacs.
And the teacher asked one of them to count to 100.
Okay.
So he looked her dead in the face and say, 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100.
That's funny.
And I thought that shit was funny.
1, 2, skip a few, 99.
So the teacher asked me to do the same shit. So, bink, I said, 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. She said, Vernon, go to the hall. She said, Vernon, go in the hallway. I said, oh, shit.
Wait a minute. Why did she make you count to 100? What'd you do?
No, it's just, how when you're in school, they have you do stuff repetitively.
What?
So you can get it down and learn it man.
Vern, I got one better than that, Vern. Same thing. So I'm in class. I forget what grade this is, Vern, where they make you do that, but we doing the same thing, but they're doing the alphabet.
Right.
And so they're going around the room. So the teacher points to a random kid and you say the next letter in the alphabet.
That's
right.
Easy as cake, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm a kid. Should I know my alphabet? She get around to me and it's the last letter. So I say and Z. Because that's how I was taught.
Yeah, and Z, yeah.
She said wrong. I'm the only one get a letter wrong. So I'm hot. I'm like, what you mean wrong? Nigga, like, no. Somebody goes Z. And she like, correct. I'm like, wait a minute. Because I said
or elemental P.
Okay.
Right, because I said and Z.
Yeah, elemental P.
Elemental P.
So I feel you on that, Vern.
That's how all black kids learn. It was elemental P.
And then when you watched
that's not a word
Sesame
either,
Street, when you watch because my grandmother didn't want playing that shit. Sit your ass down and watch this Sesame Street. So Sesame Street taught you a lot. They taught you how to count and all this other stuff. Then they taught you how to count in Spanish to 10. And nowadays they don't have that shit no more.
Nah.
They don't have real educational television anymore.
Because they don't give a fuck about these kids. The pandemic lets you know they don't give a fuck about these kids. Because when the pandemic hit,
I bet you next year everybody be in school. I bet you that.
Yeah, but they don't take
for 2 years in a row, Speedy. They have to graduate kids that may not even be ready or prepared for the world.
Not at all. They're not ready at all. Here's the thing, though, Vern. If I'm a teachers union, I go on strike the minute they say they're coming back. Here's the reason why. you'll get the money because parents gonna be like, oh hell no, get these motherfuckers. Because if you ever had a moment and you're a teacher where you can get going and get the money you think you deserve, because teachers are well underpaid. Soon as the summer's over,
I think they're gonna strike that iron.
Soon as the summer's over, and you tell all the
motherfuckers
motherfucking substitute teachers, we going on strike. Don't nobody cross this fucking line so we can
get
this money.
They ain't gonna go on strike because they're gonna get, like you said, they're gonna give them what they want.
They gotta give them what they want.
For the
teachers
time
need
being.
to be making about $50,000 to $60,000 a year. They should make that much.
They should make way more than that.
I said
they
50
should make
or 60.
more. The baseline football player play the motherfucker on the bench make more than that.
Yeah, but everybody can't be no football player, Vern.
Everybody.
Anybody can be a teacher. That's the difference.
Oh, Nick.
That's a fact.
Anybody can't be a teacher.
Anybody can be a teacher.
But see, you can't. But see, here's the thing.
Anybody can be.
Here's the thing. When you say that,
you gotta go to
somebody
school.
bust out and say, "Well, anybody can be a comedian." Then you go. Then Speedy, as a comedian, says, "No, they can't."
No, Vernon, that's not true. I learned a hard lesson. Anybody can be a comedian. Now, whether you can be funny or not, that's a different story.
Yeah, anybody could be, quote unquote, there's a lot of guys in this city who are running around going, I'm a comic. And I go, I never heard of you. I don't know who you are. Not saying that me knowing who you are.
I mean, that shit was, it was real, but it was wrong at the same time.
What?
Hope told that girl, go home.
Oh.
Remember what? I know you remember that shit because you was hyping her up. She's like, she's a new comedian and she's been on the shit. What she said for 2 years and whatever and whatnot. And Hope came in, and you told Hope she said, Hope, what type of advice can you give her? Hope looked that girl in the face and said, go home. We don't need no more comedians.
But you know where that comes from. You got to think about it. We've been in the trenches, man. We saw it begin. We saw what was black comedy begin and then tail off, and then you have these internet comics. Here's
the thing. Here's the thing with you all. And I'm probably going to be wrong, but it don't matter.
Yeah,
you all were from the uncensored version of comedy. Y'all came up where, hell, y'all cracked on each other so bad that y'all be wanting to fight. They don't do that now
really
because everybody wants to be so flip and sensitive about jokes and all kinds of shit. Every motherfucker could get it when you talking about comedy.
Yeah.
Cause see, Speedy, you really have not got on. You really haven't really just like sat there and just bagged on the mug just because you want to. You don't do that. You would laugh and be like, okay,
I would.
All right now. Cause see, I would light your ass up if you keep playing with me.
But you guys don't know, Nick. I never showed him how to do comedy. One of the funniest people on this radio show.
See, here's the thing about Nick. Here's the thing. He grew up around y'all in the trenches. So it rubbed off on him.
But I didn't know he was paying attention like that.
Y'all should really stop using the phrase "in the trenches." Do y'all know what that means?
No. What does it mean?
Well, he was on the battlefield with y'all.
People actually dug holes in the ground and lived in them in order to not be killed.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all using that term kind of lightly. You know what I'm saying?
That Vernon did.
Y'all talking about y'all was in the trenches with him. Like, nah, not really.
But
here's the thing, though,
Vern. You grew up around them,
but
and
here's
they
the
didn't
thing,
hold
Vern.
nothing back around you. And you see that if you grew up around it, you kind of know things.
But Vern, I think the one thing I learned the most was seeing people just die in a room full of comics. Like, and the one thing I realized was the key thing. Like, when you learn how to shoot, the one thing you gotta learn how to do is to follow through. Your shot don't matter. The form and all that don't matter. If you follow through, you good. With comics, I realized it's timing.
It's timing. It's timing.
You can say what's up,
right
and people die laughing if your time is on.
Yeah.
And
I'll say this. K-Dot, man.
Yeah, K-Dot got great timing.
K-Dot in this forum destroys.
Yeah.
And I saw that earlier in K-Dot, and as I told her, just keep doing it. Don't stop being you. And no matter who's in the room, she'll throw her joke out and let it land where it land. And she ain't tripping about, well, you might think I'm young or I just started, but I'ma still give you what I got. And Nick hit people upside the head, and they be like, "Yo, your son got jokes." I'm like, "Yeah, man."
Hell yeah, he do.
I used to sit back and watch TDP and Johnny Mac.
Forget that Baby Wolf shit. Oh my God!
Yeah, that was pretty funny, Vern. Hey, Vern, what's up? Yeah, when Nikki Pam showed her teeth.
Oh yeah.
She said,
"Oh God."
So hey, Vern. So look, Vern. What was that?
Pam didn't just show her teeth.
Yeah, I don't know why she did that either. I don't know why she
didn't just show her teeth. She showed teeth and gums.
She was like,
No, I watched that one when we did Thigh High, and Nick would always instigate, because no matter what we said, Nick gonna say it louder and go, "Did you just say?" And then we took off. And Blue was, oh man, when Blue came through.
Oh, remember the one about the dude that had the what was that the bath salts or the body works or whatever that was, and he said he did it, and your ass lit up.
Bubble bath dude, Andre.
Yeah.
Now he's actually supposed to be I never seen Andre do stand up. I know he does stand up. I never seen him do it.
Yeah.
And when he came,
sometimes it's a reason why you don't see certain things.
Yeah, that's usually a reason why, Vern.
Hey, so Vern, what do you think about J. Cole? Actually, Vern, call right back. What do y'all think about J. Cole playing professional basketball?
Well, it's in the African League.
See, here y'all listen. Y'all people always be talking about me, talking about other nations of people. I never diss people.
No, I'm saying it's like he playing overseas.
So what?
Nigga, wait till you get back.
He's not coming back. Listen, if you could play this is from somebody who tried to play professional basketball. If you can get paid to play basketball, you're a pro. It don't matter what league.
You're right about that.
So what do you think about J. Cole being? I think J. Cole is 32, 33 maybe.
So he got maybe five good years left?
Well, I don't know, possibly because you got to think about something. If you haven't been beating your knees up, he been rapping.
Oh yeah.
So he don't have a wear and tear on his knees, so he might get a good 4 years. But then again, you can't just jump out there and start running around people who've been doing it for 15 years either. So, what do y'all? I want to know. Yeah, what do y'all think about J. Cole playing professional basketball in Nigeria? If I'm not mistaken, I wish Aaron was here.
It's hilarious. It's always weird, I think, when someone goes from one profession to something else, because those people in that profession go, "Nah, you just can't come over here and do that." Whatever, no matter what it is.
What about Tim Tebow? Tim Tebow is going to be playing linebacker, or no? Tim Tebow, he just got picked up by the Jaguars.
To do what?
Play tight end. Yeah, and he just made he made the team. So just imagine all the tight ends sitting at home right now. That's like, nice.
I don't think that's the same. Here's the reason why. Tim Tebow's what, 6'2", 6'3"?
6'2", I think. I don't know.
So he's 6. Let's just say he's 6'2", which is about this height you want your tight end. He's got a block. The main thing he got to do, he got to be able to chip off the. He got to chip the offensive lineman and defensive lineman and defensive end.
Right.
And sometimes you got to chip the linebackers. But he know the routes because he's a quarterback. And I would consider him an athlete. And I think no matter what he would have did, some team would have picked him up outside of quarterback. That's the one thing they didn't want him to play.
Yeah, they should let him play quarterback. He was good at Denver.
He was okay.
I mean,
he's a great college player. Like if we do the thing, we say who were great college players. Like even in basketball, you go Clark Kellogg, fantastic college player. Got to the NBA, body broke down.
Hilarious.
A Bowie.
Oh, Sam Bowie.
Sam Bowie, great college player. NBA,
I never seen Sam Bowie play.
Kentucky.
Yeah, he had to be cold if he got picked up there with Jordan and them dudes. So
you got picked above Jordan.
Yeah, he had to be a beast.
It wasn't even a debate, nigga. But Portland did have. They told everybody the reason we didn't take.
They shouldn't have said that.
Because we already had.
Shouldn't have said that to that man.
Clyde Drexler.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that to Jordan. I'll tell you that.
So can he really play? That's what I've never seen him play. Have you seen him play a game? We've seen him dunk and shoot those jumpers.
Yeah, that's not. Listen, and
ain't nobody running at him.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know. I don't believe.
Nick, you could make those.
I can make those left-handed. Probably. You talking about? And I'm right. Anybody want to shoot at me? I'll shoot left-handed and beat you. It's not.
Well, so speaking of, our man Dion, director Taylor, put a challenge out to anybody that want to challenge him in a shoot off or play. He says he's the best entertainer in the entertainment business basketball player there is.
Deion Cole?
Deion Taylor, the director.
The chubby Deion Taylor?
He can shoot. He can shoot.
It don't matter. He out of shape.
Yeah, he can ball.
You not.
Nah, I say that. Now, Nick, I played with it. He can ball.
I played with him.
In Indianapolis.
Stop it.
Dion, so Nick is putting it out there. Anybody want to shoot off?
Listen, let's put $100 up, man.
$100 up.
We can go $100.
How many shots? 10 shots.
10. No, we go 5 spots, 5 shots. That's the rule.
Five spots.
That's how the pros play. We're gonna play pro rules. It's 5 spots, 5 shots.
Who want to get in?
If you're not winning by the 3rd spot, it's over. I don't even.
And if you win, you can host the show for the day.
The only person beat me in that, only 2 people ever beat me in 5 spots. Tommy Mitchell was one of the best shooters I've ever shot against, and Mark Jackson. I beat Mitch Richmond. I beat Brian Russell a few times. I beat Samaki Walker a few times. Who else I got on?
5 spots.
5 spots, 5 shots.
5 shots.
And we're going from the 3, NBA 3. Whoever want it.
Who want it?
$100 on the line, man. You got to be in Cali. I got a gym at my place, dog. We could just pull up to the crib.
Yeah.
Go right to the line, get them up. Or we could just go to the LA Fitness. They got the NBA line right here.
Who want to take this challenge on? If you beat Nick,
$100.
you get the 100 and you get the host for one day.
Yeah, come on, man. You get 100 and
Speaking of, there will be no show on Friday. That's when they're having the service for Blue, so we will not have a show on that day. Also, too, I'm waiting some other information. So we won't have a show on Friday. Aaron wants to do a show. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
Lady of Outrage.
She wants to do
the
it.
Lady of Outrage podcast. And we're going to start out like this. I'm mad. Call it.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, I'm going to make me a plane ticket. I need that $100 from Magic City, man.
Poolie, you don't want
And
that,
you get the host, Poolie.
Hey, man, hey, I'm cold that rock now, man.
Poolie.
Oh, no, it sound like it in your voice.
Nobody named Poolie gonna beat me in basketball.
Man, I'm from the country, man. We played on dirt.
I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't give a damn. Poolie, I wouldn't give. Cali is known for shooters, Poolie.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all known for passing the ball, nigga.
Now, and you know it's different spots on the court. You got to make them.
Hey, man, we talking about?
I'm not gonna miss from that left wing, Poolie.
Bro, I don't go to another spot try to make 5 in a row.
Poolie, come on, but that's gonna take you all night.
Man.
Poolie, you be out there all night trying to make 5 in a row.
What? You a shooter though, Dick?
No, I said you gonna be out there all night trying to make 5 in a row. I'm gonna knock mine out.
I do that in my sleep, baby boy.
Come on, man. I'm gonna shoot. Poolie, I'm gonna shoot at least 78%. Guaranteed, Poolie.
He laughed at you, Nick.
Poolie,
all I know, Poolie laughed at you.
I didn't snickle. I didn't
Poolie
snickle
laughed at you, bro.
Poolie, I'm gonna shoot 78%. Poolie, with no defense, I'm gonna shoot 78%.
It sound good.
I might miss 3, Poolie.
Hey, Speedy, how your son season going?
They are 1-2. They lost to Brentwood Saturday. They lost to Sierra Canyon, but they did beat Pasadena, and they play Cleveland tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
How he
think
playing? He's playing good.
He balling. He had Saturday. He had 23 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 blocks.
Okay.
he averaging 2 blocks a game, Poolie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
As a guard.
You know, I do recruiting, man. I get kids in college, man. So
Come on,
you
man.
need to have recruiting, let me know.
No, I'm telling you that. I ain't letting you know. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on. We trying to get into a black college. We going black college.
Oh yeah, all that be doing is the highlight video, GPA.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we're trying to get him to an all-black university.
Going to
man.
black college.
Okay. Now when he become a junior, I got you, man. I'm gonna send his
He a junior now.
This is junior season, Poolie.
Oh shit, yeah, man. I'm gonna see my email then.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just put in the joint. I'll hit you up.
Yeah, bet.
All right, Poolie.
And work on your jumper, Poolie, because I ain't going to let you forget that. Nigga. Anybody won't smoke. DJ out at Vegas, I hope you say something. What's this?
That's for, so we're going to put in on the chat room for Blue's daughter, her Cash App and her Venmo, Angelica Jewel, with the M for Cash App, and Angelica, or on Venmo, it's at Angelica Jewel. So it's just for the baby, so she can be well taken care of to go to college, to do whatever I won't say go to college, just do whatever she wants to do. Her dad would have made sure that, I'm pretty sure he did that anyway, knowing Blue. Blue was always prepared for whatever. That's one thing I can say about Blue. It's kind of, when I think about it, I don't like going to funerals. I don't. And a lot of people, not saying everybody else does, but I just don't. I usually don't. I try not to go, or if I don't have to. This one I will go to. And unfortunately, it is at the same place where my son is being buried. It's where they're having his service on Friday. But we'll come back on Monday. I doubt if we talk about that event, but if you want to help his daughter out, Nick is putting the information into the chat room. Whatever you do. The wifey's dealing with it, like it's usually hard to do, but it just is. Anyway, and with that in mind, also in the news. Call. What's your name? Who you be? What the hell do you want?
Hey, Speedy.
Let's talk about
what up.
Don't you want to apologize to me?
About what?
What the hell do you want, Speedy?
you want? Do you want to know something? So on my phone, when some people call me on my phone, I'll answer the phone and be like, yeah, or, what, like that. And somebody goes, this one person that calls me all the time, it's like, why do you answer your phone like that? And then usually I just hang up. But I said, it is my phone. I can answer it the way I want to because I pay the bill. But they were very upset that I answered my phone like what?
Yeah, I'm not upset because my sister used to do it. I would call her, she'd be like, what? And I'm like, I'm just stop calling you. That's not the appropriate way to answer the phone when I call.
But how do you tell somebody that on their phone? Like if
I will tell anybody about anything.
No, you
Said I would tell
no, you
about
cannot.
anything.
You can't tell your sister.
I can say it. You don't have to go with it, but I can say it.
But you can't tell me. No, you can't tell me. Oh, I'm answering my phone wrong if it's my phone. Now, if I answered your phone and you called your house and I picked up your phone and said, "Yeah, what up?" You could be like, "Yo, don't answer my phone like that," and I'd have to go, "Okay, you're right."
See, Pops, you choose my favorite line. This is my favorite line. I said, all y'all got to do is use my favorite line. If somebody called you and said, and you say what, and they say, don't why you answer? Just say so, and move on. When I've noticed something, Pops. Anytime somebody told me the other day, they say, you know what, you really hard to talk to. I was like, so? And you know what happened? They just looked at me and was like, yeah. Now what? Yeah. So now.
So the word "so" is a.
Yeah, so I know and I don't.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah, you just take so.
Crazy.
But Dana, I don't understand people. How do you tell somebody how to answer their phone?
With your mouth.
She a control. Dana's a control freak.
Are you really that? Like I like to control shit, but not that much shit.
I'm not controlling you about it. I'm just saying that's the inappropriate
way. But who gives you the right to say it?
What if they was Russian and that's how they answer the phone?
Yeah.
What? I don't be talking to them. I don't even like accents.
You don't like accents? That was racist.
And here's the problem. Well, yeah, it was racist. That was a little racist.
There you go, Dana. There you go. Then I just got to deal with it. When you
now I'll say this much: people that listen to this show for the last whatever years. You guys have picked up all the shit we do. I'm pretty sure the people around y'all hate y'all.
Too. My sister will say something, I'll be like, impossible.
Yeah, that's a pretty hurtful statement, David.
No, it was my favorite.
Especially when it's dry like that. What?
Ask everybody.
Yeah, ask everybody.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that? When you say that, usually people feelings get real hurt because they look up like, wait a minute, what you mean? Ask everybody.
Yeah. And if they don't know me like that.
Everybody's going to the repast after the funeral. Ask everybody.
Yeah, ask everybody. Hey, I think I look cute in this. Yeah, ask everybody.
I love that. Ask everybody, and I do pick up the little bad habits. Impossible.
It's your story. That's the one I get in trouble for that all the time.
Oh, I love this your story, but I never get to use it that much. Only when you guys are on and Vernon gets stuck and his little list comes out and he try to get his words out.
His little list comes out. That's funny. I say it to my mom all the time, and it drives her crazy.
See, I had to stop doing that's what she said, because I would be on set, and you can't use that shit on set. It'll go bad.
Right.
And I'd be like, that was crazy. It's crazy. I have to catch myself. But it's just so natural for me to go, that's what she said.
Hey,
I mean, because I listen so much, so all the little witticisms come out. But I called in to second your Nick is hilarious.
Oh, thank
Oh
you
no,
for that.
Nick, I have.
Oh my God. Nick is just, even I laugh at Nick stuff, and I'll call and I'll hear him saying little things, or I'll listen to the playback. He just talking shit about me or about my phone call, and I'm laughing with Nick.
No, usually after the show, the comedians who don't know Nick is my son, they go, "Hey man, your son a comic?" I'm like, "Nah." He said, "Yeah, he was killing me. He kind of hit me a little bit." I was like, "Oh, he just keep working."
I just be
It
working at the
was
craft.
somebody
Man.
that came on the show that didn't know Nick was your son, and they kept referring to him in like some kind of off comment way, and then they were like, "That's your son?" Like they hadn't seen Nick before, didn't see him when he was a little boy or what. And I'm like,
I like
look a lot like him.
I like that, Dana, in
But-
case they say something slick, you know what I'm saying? Then I can just slide on them.
No, who was that? I think it was Lou Dixon. He referred to you as referred to you as somebody.
He said I've known Lou Dixon since I was a kid. Every time I've ever seen Lou Dixon in my life, he's always called me Little Speedy. Like it don't even matter if my other brother there, he'd say what's up, Little Speedy to my older brother, and what's up, Little Speedy to me. Like it don't. Yeah, that's just what he always says.
Lou Dixon don't care, but I also wanted to say that I'm going to donate to Lou's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you feel about me sending a flower, or should I just put that money towards the GoFundMe or whatever?
Yeah, just put it toward the GoFundMe. I think that's where she
Instead of doing both, huh?
Yeah, I say
both.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I say the GoFundMe.
Yeah, the GoFundMe, because that's really going to help her.
Yeah, because
as she gets older.
Yeah, Blue was really one of the obviously the breadwinner. So
he seems like it. He just seems like I just knew him from the show or whatever, and I know we have we knew the same people because I would be like on social media and I would see that he had liked somebody's page or liked something they said, and I was like, oh, we know some of the same people.
Yeah, and that was the
but
thing
he
about
Blue. Seemed
Blue.
like a nice guy, but I got to know him through Speedy and his words. What Speedy said about him.
Yeah, I'll say this. I have a lot of friends who know a lot of people, but Blue knew a lot of people.
And Blue, I'm gonna say this about him. He always went above and beyond. So I can only imagine how he treated his family.
Yeah.
With us, when he told us he was gonna do something, it was always over the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could just imagine how he treated.
Like when Blue would come, I'd never tell Blue to bring food, and he just bring it.
Now this dude would go buy a pizza, take it home, hand cooked chicken, and drizzle it on top of the pizza, and then oven bake it just for you to have something different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of guy he was. So shout out to him.
No, that's good. I just like hearing about who he was and how he what he meant to people, and when the time comes you guys go to his service, I just hope that you remember the good things and the laughter, and you guys won't be too hurt.
Well, you know how you have friends and you know bad shit about them. One thing I say about Blue, I was nothing negative about Blue at no time. Even when negative shit would happen, he'd just be like, yeah, crazy. And he'd keep pushing. He'd just go, that's just
I'm
par
glad
for
that
course.
he's being remembered in that way. I think that's beautiful that people remember that you under promise and over deliver.
Yes.
Hey Dana, before you get off the line, what was the best gift you ever got as a kid? And as an adult.
Okay,
and
you
as
guys
adult.
are gonna think I'm super, super duper corny, but when I was 10, I don't know if it was a good year for my family or what, but me and my brothers got so much shit that we were still playing with stuff we never touched, like in January.
Oh wow.
So that's the Christmas I remember. We got skates and bikes and bullshit and Barbies, and my brothers got everything. And
did they get a
one of my
Barbie?
brothers didn't even know how to skate. He got a pair of skates. And
oh, it was so. See, y'all didn't know your mom or dad had a good year or something. Something happened.
Would they rob a bank or something?
No, that's what I'm saying now, because we get the regular bullshit, 2 or 3 little toys or whatever stuff, and clothes, always clothes. And but that year, the year that I turned 10, we got so much bullshit, and it was just all over the place. And we were constantly told, take it outside and put it in the backyard. And, but we had so much stuff, so I can't remember one specific gift other than the skates. Because remember, skating was big at one time.
You had the metal with the metal wheels.
So much stuff.
Dana, with the metal wheels or the rubber wheels?
Rubber.
Okay.
Remember with the stopper? Remember those other ones? They didn't come with the stopper in the front.
Yep.
And these look like a regular pair of like tennis shoes with the stopper in the front with the rubber wheels.
I remember
and
those.
We just skated in the street and on the sidewalk and just, I don't know, it was bad, like all kids are.
Now, can I ask you a question, Dana?
Horrible.
Yes.
So you heard about the girl Portia Williams from Atlanta Housewives?
Oh my God, I'm so tired of people talking about that. She don't seem like a thought to you.
Well,
Hello.
She's marrying the co-star's ex-husband?
No, I think she invited that girl on the show. Because I stopped watching it because it was just too much bickering and back and forth. And they would get on one topic and so-and-so did this. And it would be the whole season talking about what so-and-so did. And I just grew bored with it. I just got tired of seeing black women act like that.
I guess my question is, for women, y'all don't accept, like, your girlfriend can't date your ex.
No, but they do, Speedy.
Nah,
I mean, we don't accept it to a point. We talk a gang and shit, and we might want to square up with you, but it depends on what it is. I think it's crazy because she was like, oh, we just been together a month, and he's already proposed.
Yeah.
She has this long, drawn-out thing with her baby daddy, and I thought they were still together. I didn't even know she was with this other dude. And then it seems like because you know they invite friends on the show like Shamika or Shamia or something like that. She's like a friend. She doesn't have a peach, but she'll come on the show like routinely when they get together and gather. We're going to Aruba. So-and-so is having something at her house and they're giving us a private screening, so that person will be there. So I think it's one of those things where that lady, Phelan, was there, her and her husband were there. They were invited to a party or something, and she was like invited on the show.
Phelan, yeah, that's her name. Well,
I think her name is Phelan.
Yeah, Phelan Simmons.
F-A-L-Y-N, something like that.
Yeah, Phelan Simmons. Simon,
it
I'm sorry,
everywhere.
Simon. Yeah, I just wonder how because I know women, y'all don't play. Dudes be like, nigga, whatever. We'll say whatever, but we niggas don't really feel that way. I never.
I mean, it just really depends who you are. We don't like it. We talk a gang of shit about it. We might square up with you, but you know, now I would say women do what they want to do, and they just take whatever the fallout is. If it's, you know, me running you over with my car or seeing you in this on site.
Dana, who are you?
I mean,
who are you?
What?
Who are you? Who are you running people over with a car? Can you hear me?
No, you said, who are you? I'm just like, that's just how it is. I don't have, hasn't been anybody that I've dealt with that went with a friend or something like that. But I did, early in my 20s, me and my cousin, we messed around with the same dude.
But did you tell her ahead of time, or you waited for her to stop dating the dude?
I didn't tell her shit. I didn't tell her nothing. I ain't checking for her. She wasn't checking for me. She treated me like a bitch on the street, and I fucked her man like I was a bitch on the street.
God damn, Dana, who are you?
I'm the person that calls into your show and gives my witty critique.
You're scary. You're scaring me because I feel like you're a tit for tat.
Yeah, how was I getting back at her?
Yeah.
Oh, I am. I wasn't getting back at her.
But that's a tit for
I wasn't
tat.
getting back at her.
Is that what you do, Dana? Is that what you do?
Say it again?
I said, is that what you do? You
I mean, Speedy, I was young. I was a kid.
Make you feel better?
Yeah, did you feel better?
Yeah, nothing has to make me feel better.
And that's why you're single. Thank you for the phone call.
So Portia's just doing, I mean,
You keep
I don't know
smashing your
what
home.
it is.
I just think it's raggedy.
Hey, I'm just tired of them talking about it so much.
I think it's the only reason I brought it up because I just think it's raggedy. Like, to me, there's enough women and men in this world where you don't have to date somebody's ex or who you're associated with. Now, you can say, oh, we're not best friends. I don't really know them like that. But again, it's a billion people in this world, and that was the only person.
And it seems like it's somebody like in their direct circle.
Yeah, that's the only reason I brought it up. I'm always amazed that people would be in the circle with somebody and then want to date that person's ex, or they ain't with them. It's like a billion people you can get with, and that's who you wanted.
For her to be like engaged to him, and
yeah,
I don't know. It just seems kind of odd. And then I know Atlanta is like that black community out there is probably really small. So everybody goes to everybody's parties, everybody goes to everybody's events, baby showers, weddings and stuff.
Just
so you know
messy
everybody's
shit.
looking at Portia like she crazy.
I hate messy shit. That's all. That's why I brought it up.
Dana,
That's where it could get messy because, like, remember with the Nicole Murphy thing, and she tried to play it off like, oh, I knew Antoine and this and that, and they're separated and all this, and all those people are in the same little black Hollywood
they
circle.
all know each other. It's messy. I think it's to me, it's a character of that person.
She came out and said, we've gone to birthday parties and children's events and baby showers. We've all been there together as friends. So that's,
those are just messy people to me. I just wonder how you felt about that. But I see you are a tit for tat, though.
No, I am somewhat of a tit for tat, and sometimes I have to calm myself down and say, Dana, don't do it.
Oh, you talk to yourself that way?
Don't do it. You should put that on the shirt. Dana, don't do it.
Dana, don't do it. That's your phone. That's your handle from this point on. Dana, don't do it.
I mean, I have to talk myself off the ledge sometimes because when I'm good to you, and I'm usually, a good person.
Ask everybody.
Betray me. I be waiting for your downfall. I be like,
wow.
You get close to the cliff, I'll push you.
Oh, Dana. Shit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Speedy. We all can't be little sweet, nice girls and be forgiving. I'll forgive.
That's the person I want around me. Be sweet and nice. Danas are usually sweet and nice.
How many Danas do you know?
Great point, Dana.
A lot.
Great point.
I've knocked down a couple of Danas in my life.
How many Danas do you know?
I mean, we all women are sweet and nice until we have to be conniving and vindictive. Hey.
Yeah.
Isn't the world, Speedy?
Hey, Dana, what size shirt you wear?
What size shirt you wear, Dana?
Extra large. I like them to fit big.
I got a 2X, Dana.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
That'll swallow me.
Yes. You can always sleep in it.
Let me see. Wait, I think I got an extra large, Dana.
Oh,
you in the valley?
I want the bourbon too. I'm gonna have it on my show.
You in the valley, so you got to come get it.
Yeah, you in the valley. We don't need to
come get it. I'll come get it.
And don't just and
don't little comment. I don't know why she don't put it up.
No, Dana, and don't come walk in and tell us to put it on the desk and then leave like you did the other day.
No, I'm gonna walk in and then you guys will see me.
Whatever.
That's not a big deal.
All right,
apparently it was.
For sure. We looking forward to that, Dana. I got a shirt from set it to the
side
right now.
All right, thanks.
All right, Dana.
You guys gave my bag away?
No, the bag's still here. We haven't given it
I'm
away
trying
yet.
to broach the subject of people joining the Patreon. I'm trying to think of a group. I have like about 12 people. I'm trying to put it together in my mind.
Write their names down. Hey, do this then,
Huh?
Dana. Write down the names. When you come to get the shirt, if you have those names written down, I'll give you the bag.
All right.
All
I
right.
gotta talk people into. People don't want to let go of their fight. And it was like, oh, what is it about? And what is it talking about? I'm like, it's really funny. It's a great show. So I want that dad stop embarrassing me to get bigger, so I could be like, the guy's a writer. And this is what he does in his time off, and I gotta embellish.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate that.
There you go, Dana.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you.
All right,
We'll see you in a minute.
Also, too, in other news.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nick.
No, I got an announcement for y'all. So look, shout out to Twisted Access.
Yes.
So if we're giving away a box of Twisted Access this week, so obviously Thursday because we're not here Friday. So how you win is you get a free box. Okay, this is what you gotta do though. You have to purchase a Twist to Access box. Feel what I'm saying?
So you purchase one.
Purchase one.
And we'll give you another one.
Post it. The first one who do this. Purchase it. Post it and tag Twister Access and tag Rollout Digital. That's all you got to do. Just tag Twister Access.
They gonna forget all that.
Rollout Digital. All right? And I'm going to be checking on it. And the first person to post this from the Rollout Show, I'm going to send you a box. You dig? So you get a free. You buy one, get one free. First
Bam. In your face.
Get you some Twister Access, man. Get your body aligned. The #1 CBD drink on the market.
So Pfizer, who has the vaccine, and they said it's 100% effective.
First of all, nothing is 100% effective.
They said it's 100 for
Water
kids
ain't
between the
100%
ages of 12.
You know, water's not 100%
and
effective.
15.
You know, air is not 100% effective. Just listen,
so
y'all.
Pfizer
the rule of thumb is anybody ever tell you something's 100%, don't believe it.
Okay, well.
Condoms are not 100%.
They close.
That's
They
what
like
y'all think about
99.9999999.
Hey, don't say 100.
Nah.
You know why they don't say 100?
Why don't they say 100?
This is because 100% is a legal term. So if I tell you something's 100%, that's a guarantee. There's no side effects, right? That means if anything happened, even outside the realm of possibility, I can sue you. The reason they can say 100% is because you can't
on the
sue.
article, it says 100% effective in kids between 12 and 15. Will you get your kid evaluated?
What does effective mean? They say that the vaccine doesn't vaccinate you from the disease.
I'm just saying. So
So
that'd be
what-
Madison and Maya.
What's the effective? What is it affecting them?
I don't know. Caller. What's your
I'm
name?
glad you mentioned that, Speedy, because they have, I just saw this on TV yesterday.
Impossible.
They have a purifier that detects and gets rid of COVID.
They have what?
Huh?
They have an air purifier that is COVID certified. So people can get back to work.
So we have a purifier here in the office because I want people to feel safe. But I don't think ours is COVID.
No, it just came out. It's a COVID pure. It's a COVID.
How much is? Look at it.
certified.
I bet they gotta want a lot of money for that.
Oh, they finna make bank.
They finna
It
make
probably
some
don't even cost. It probably won't even cost that much.
Shit.
Because the thing is that they know who's gonna buy them. Offices that are getting back to work, who actually have a place to work because they're saving money by keeping people at home because they found it's cheaper.
Yeah, and when you say that, Vern, I would not. Me and Nick was talking about this off air on how the NBA players and baseball and all those guys who call the game don't travel because that was another expense, hotels, the whole nine. They doing it all from the house. And the NBA probably saved, along with all the other sports, saved a lot of money on not having to spend money to send those guys to different cities.
Yep.
So I'm assuming even with, the offices returning, if you think about it, if you get rid of the office and everybody just stay home, your overhead comes down even lower.
You don't have overhead.
Mm-hmm.
Because when
you
you
ain't
work in
buying
the
no
office, you got to
coffee.
pay electric bill, all that good shit.
Yep.
Now, when you at
Janitors.
home,
You got to pay
paying
for
your
no
own shit, and
janitors.
all we doing is paying your internet so you can work.
Yep. No security. None. You have to pay for any of that stuff.
And that's why I'm telling you, they're going to make sure that asses are in seats for school this fall.
So do you
Because
really
they're gonna
believe
say
Nick's?
we're not making any excuses. We're going to get these purifiers. We're going to make sure these teachers get shots. We're going to make sure these students get shots.
So do you believe, Nick, that there's no such thing as 100%?
There's never a such thing as 100% when it comes to diseases or illnesses. There's never,
Well,
because it's always a mutation. So that means that
Pfizer is saying it's
certified to
100%.
say-
That it 100% work on kids
No,
between
because
12 and
everybody's
15.
absolutely
What does that
different.
mean, work?
That's going to keep them from getting affected.
That's not what
No.
they say that it does.
No, because
read it?
it's a person
Yes.
that had COVID, got the shot, and got COVID again.
Who?
I'm not putting their name out on TV, on the radio.
I thought it was somebody we knew.
No. But they got COVID. They got over COVID. Then they went and got the shot, and then ended up getting COVID again.
But they didn't
my
have to go to the
thing
hospital,
is-
though.
My thing is...
See,
is
the whole
that-
thing, Vern, the whole thing is you don't want to have to go to the hospital. I think you can get COVID. As long as you don't have to go to the hospital, you're going to be okay. Because
Yeah,
once
as
you
long
get to
as
the
they
hospital, it's a
put
wrap.
your ass on them tubes, you'll be all right for real.
Yeah, they put you on that oxygen. It's a wrap.
What's it called, Speedy?
Oxygen?
You sure?
Ah,
You sure you didn't say Oxycontin?
yeah, I might have said that.
Let's see.
Because they're losing too much money because of all these shutdowns.
Almost.
And then you have to think of businesses who had to take out a loan. And then when they shut down again, they had to take out another loan.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got businesses that are not going to make it just because of the financial strain that they're under now.
Yeah.
And they're at what, 50 to 60% here?
Yeah. So, do you have nieces and nephews that are between the ages of 12 and 15?
I don't have any like real nieces, blood nieces and nephews. No, like my friends' kids. Yeah.
Are they getting the shot?
Nah, I don't know. I don't try to tell them what to do with their kids.
No, I didn't say-
People want to look at me. Because people want to look at me crazy. Because just like you said, when your son fell out in the store,
Yeah, I kept walking.
let me tell you a little something that happened to me. I decided I wanted to be white and do that shit.
Be white.
I got picked up by my coat,
I wanted to be
lifted into the air, and said, if you ever try that shit again, I will break every bone in your body. Sat me down, and I was crying. And he said, shut the fuck up and let's go. And guess what I did?
Shut the fuck up. And you've been shutting up ever since.
Hey, see, that's the thing about most black parents. We don't put up with that you want to act the fool outside. Okay, you want to act the fool, let me show you something.
Yeah, my parents, and I'm pretty much the same way. Don't embarrass me in public. Do not do that.
Hold on, Vern.
What's up?
Look, I encourage everybody to do research on this. So look, because I thought this was kind of strange. I thought it was kind of strange that they were saying
100%.
Not the 100% part. I thought the age was strange.
Okay.
12 to 15. Mm-hmm. That's an extremely small window.
Okay.
So I thought that was a little strange. Why would you say 12 to 15? So I looked it up. You guys can do this yourself. I just simply looked up what develops and what happens to the human body between the ages of 12 to 15.
Hormones.
And it gave me between the ages of 11 to 14 is the major development part of the human body.
Yep.
That's when your body is at its highest development rate.
Yeah, and hormones.
Why would you take an injection at the time when your body is developing at the highest rate? Why would you interject something foreign in that process? Doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it do. When you want to counterbalance something, it makes absolute sense.
So y'all should think about that before you go shoot.
Yeah,
your kids
I knew before you read that. I knew that
that's kind of strange.
A kid, whoever your kid is at 13 is who he's going to be in life.
That's not true. Go ahead.
It is true.
That's not true.
It is true, Nick.
That's not.
It is.
How is that
Speedy,
true?
I don't know.
How?
Who your kid is at 13 is who they're going to be in life.
How is that true?
No, because when I was 13,
Michael Jordan didn't even make the basketball team. What are you talking about?
No, I was about to say I was a mean little fucker at 13.
Vernon,
Hey, Vernon, you a mean motherfucker now.
You're not little though, so I guess you have changed.
No, I think you have restraints on. Maybe you weren't. It's like I'm gonna not say that all the time, but you're the same person you at 13 is who you are now. Whoever you were at 13, you're that same person now.
So what? So who were you? Were you the funny man at 13?
No, I never, comedy-wise, no. But I would watch my mom and my aunt just have jokes all day, and I would laugh in the room. I couldn't be in the room with them. I'd have to laugh right outside the room. But at 13, I pretty much wanted to play sports. That's what I did. That was the thing I craved the most to do.
Did you sneak to what? Did you sneak to listen to the comedy records?
Yeah. The comedy records, I would take my radio, put it under. I listen to music all the time. I would put my radio under my pillow, turn it down really low, and go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
comedy basically just
DJ out there in Vegas trying to call in. He said you got a double Dutch tournament to get to.
Well, tell DJ out there in Vegas to stop lying all the motherfucking time, and then maybe we'll listen to what he got to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him know as soon as you get off the phone.
All right,
no, I don't give a damn.
Let's open the lines up. Thanks, Vern.
All right, y'all.
No, who you are at 13
hilarious.
is who you're gonna be as you get older.
DJ out to Vegas, is that true?
Peel back to when you was 13 and look at yourself now. You're pretty much the same makeup. You're the same.
Nope.
You're that person.
Nope.
I'm telling you, Nick.
I'm not.
Ask me. I've been around you all your life.
Yeah, well, I think everybody else would have picked the difference. That I'm the same person I was when I was 13.
And who are those people?
I've changed since I was 13. Speedy made that up. Hilarious.
Who said that?
Okay, that has nothing to do with the vaccine.
818-914. That's probably Vern. 818-914-4087.
It's got to be DJ. He had enough, I'm sure.
Yep, parking lot.
DJ out there in Vegas.
What it do, dog?
Hey, man, first of all, how you gonna lie on me like that? I wasn't even trying to call in. I wasn't even minding my business. Now, you done motherfucking threw me to motherfucking Vern and shit. Like, nah, he got me on the enemy list.
Yeah, he gonna follow you.
Hit you with an axe, nigga.
He gonna follow you in
He
your
about to hit
van.
me in the forehead with an axe.
Yeah,
Nah, but listen,
hell of a
this
threat.
is, like, Speedy, you the funniest dumb nigga ever. Like, remember on
Now,
the podcast
before
with
you go
Kevin
any
Hart?
further, before you go any further, DJ out there in Vegas, see what you just said? I said something similar to that. You got your panties in a bunch and you hung the phone up on me.
Great point.
But I'm going to give you a chance to go ahead and say how dumb you think I am. But go right here.
I said, anyway, nigga, get out your feelings.
Anyways.
I remember on a foxhole, Kevin Hart said, Speedy is the dumbest nigga. Now I know exactly what he was talking about. This is the funniest shit. The nigga Speedy, you just said you are who you were at 13. Vernon asked you, are you who you were at 13? You said no.
No, I didn't say no. They asked me
no.
did I want to do comedy at 13? I said no.
But he basically asked you, are you who you are now? Is that who you were at 13? You
yes.
said, no.
I love music. Yes. DJ out there Vegas. I love music and I love sports at 13. Those were the two things I love.
So, nigga, I'm pretty sure you love hot dogs at 13 too. Nigga, that don't mean that's who you were.
I'm just telling you, bruh. You see, now you're trying to. You asked me a question. Am I who I was at 13? Yes. The things that I loved to do when I was 13, I still love to do those things now.
It's impossible. They say men don't even mature until the age of 26 or 27.
We're not talking about maturity. We're talking about the things.
But how could you be that same person that you were at 13 as a grown man?
First of all,
it's not possible. It's not possible. You have to grow. You have to elevate. If you're the same person you were at 13, that says a lot.
Not the
same
person.
Anybody.
I like the same things. No, at 13, I had an idea of the stuff I like, and I still like those things.
You like those things. So just say you like those things. Don't say that's who you was.
That was who I was. I wanted to play sports. I wanted to listen to music all day.
Are you playing sports now? Nigga, are you listening to music now?
DJ out there Vegas. You know what's going to happen when you come out here. I'm going to steal your car. Now, how about that?
What were you doing at 13, DJ?
You wasn't driving a car, punk.
Shit, I can't. What grade is 13?
7th grade.
7th?
7th grade. 12 and 6th grade.
I was a badass kid, man.
See?
I was,
you was a fuck up, right? You a fuck up now.
No, I was a class clown.
You think you are now.
I wasn't really a fuck up.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to jail and stuff. Most of my friends were going to jail and stuff, but I was the one that didn't get caught, But good times in that 7th grade year. I'm not who I was today at 13, I tell you that.
You a fuck up.
Yeah, I ain't never been a fuck up. A nigga with felonies calling me a fuck up. Ain't that some shit?
He said somebody with a felony.
This nigga,
how you know I got a felony?
This nigga get one more strike. Hey, Nick, he get one more strike, you will never see him again on the other side of the glass. He's calling me a fuck up.
Now, see, if I'd have said anything like this about you, your little panties would have went all up in your ass.
Hey, no, they wouldn't, nigga.
Speaking of that, so what's the best gift you ever got in your childhood?
And as a kid, I honestly got everything that I wanted. So I can't really.
This nigga's the worst.
As a child, I don't think it was no worse. Maybe the thing I could say is, and I mean no disrespect when I say this, rest in peace to my grandma, but she would get us Sears gift cards. And I'd be like, nigga, we can't get nothing no Sears, nigga.
Yeah, Sears was not kid friendly back then. Sears was not kid friendly. At all.
So I couldn't get nothing but a drill. Like, you want me to get a power stand off this motherfucker? Like, some nails and screws? I couldn't get nothing. I couldn't use them gift cards.
But here's the thing. See, your grandmother grew up, or was around the Sears catalog. That's the only way you could, because there was no Sears stores. There might have been one or two in L.A. But you had to order everything from the Sears catalog. And that Sears catalog came twice a year. It came right before Christmas, and then it came like right around summertime.
I figured it had something to do with her having a Sears credit card.
Yep, that too.
She would just put it all on the credit card and just get us all gift cards.
What'd you get with it?
Huh?
What did you get with it?
I used to sell it to my uncle. And he go get drills and all kind of household shit like that.
DJ, give me a car to look out for, man. You know you my car guy.
Oh man, I know what I'm gonna get. I already know.
What's something new that's popping?
I'm not even knowing right now. I mean, the market.
DJ out there Vegas. I don't know what it's called, but the electric Cadillac is fire. It drops in September. So it comes out in September. I plan on getting that for my 60th birthday.
What? It's a car or SUV?
It's an SUV, but it gets 300 miles, which is a lot for an electric car. Fully electric, 300 miles.
How much did Tesla get?
Mine's is It could do 250, but you're not supposed to charge it all the way up to 250.
You can't even get to Vegas?
No, I would have to pull over.
Oh man, nah, that's you.
But I ain't trying to drive with the
Get a
Vegas.
rental.
I don't know, DJ. If you get a chance, look at your screen. I don't know how you feel about this car.
The car's not.
This kind of like a Mazda to me a little bit.
It's really nice. It's fully electric. I looked it up last night, and I told myself on my 60th birthday I wanted to get something. I was just gonna go get it.
The inside is nasty though. That's pretty cold.
But I didn't have a price on it, and I put my name on the list. I don't know if that means anything, but my name is on the list. But that's what I want to get for my 60th birthday.
Yeah, that means you can reserve it. Like you can get one of the first to get it. Just like the Hummer. The Hummer is gonna be all electric too.
Yeah, this dropped my birthday month, which is September. I'll be 60 then, which is weird.
Yeah, I'm still on the hunt. I mean, the hottest thing out right now is still these red-eye Hellcats, but all the dealerships is trying to charge you an extra $35,000 for them.
So why did Will tell me, Highway Patrol officer? He just retired. Y'all don't know that. Why did he tell me that they supposedly are stopped selling those? Remember I mentioned that to you. He told me they had stopped selling those.
No, that's not true. It's always a lot of rumors. They disbanded the SRT department, which is the street racing department, and they put them all in different departments. Like they scattered the people around, but they still work for the company. But they just,
is that Chevy
they
truck?
just downsized. Yeah, they just put them on different projects.
Chevy
you know what I'm saying? So everybody
not the
started
Blazer,
speculating,
but the
saying
big
that
truck.
this was the end of the Hellcat. I mean, the Hellcat sells so good and it holds its value so good. It will make absolutely no sense to sell it. I mean, to get rid of it or to stop making Hellcats.
What do you think about the electric Mustang? Have you seen any out there in Vegas yet?
I don't like how they look on the street.
Yeah, I see them on the road all the time.
They don't look good to me.
How they look on the road out there?
They look black to me. I don't like them.
Yeah,
they look small.
They kind of got a Mazda vibe a little bit.
They look small.
Yeah, they look, especially for an SUV, like it shouldn't be that small. Like
that's what I'm trying to tell you. That Cadillac SUV electric for 300. Now again, so the thing is, DJ, and let's put people out there, when you get an electric car, if it says it fully charges at 300, don't fully charge it to 300. You fully charge it to maybe 290. And then don't run it all the way down.
You, DJ.
Don't run it all the way down to the end.
I'd rather just get a gas car.
That's just like what Nick just said. No such thing as 100%. You gonna tell me not to charge the car to 100%?
No, you're not supposed to.
Because nothing is 100%.
Why not?
Because that's how you mess up the battery, boy.
You mess up the battery by charging it all the way. Imagine if your phone told you don't charge your phone all the way to 100%.
They did. They used to tell you that. Now they redid the phones. But yeah, they used to tell you
now they
all
want
the
you to
time.
drain the battery.
They told you to let your battery run all the way down too.
Yeah, I don't know,
That's
DJ.
crazy.
I might stick with the gas car.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the gas. I need to hear that.
No.
I need to get our
DJ out that
supercharger.
Vegas.
I need to hear that.
This is what I need you to do.
Like,
I need you to tell me, what do you spend in gas a week, you think?
About 60. Take about 60 to
About
fill it
60.
up.
Okay, we'll just say 60.
50, but gas is almost $4.
Yeah, so we say 6. We'll say 50 because gas will it goes up and down. We'll say for sure $50 a week.
Yeah,
so it's $200 a month. Week. Add that $200 a month onto your car note, right? Plus, you got to get oil. You got to get whatever that's got to happen. Where when you have an electric car, you don't have to worry about no stop at the gas station. You have to put the oil in the car. You ain't got to get the.
I got to worry about that electricity.
Yeah, but when you buy certain cars like Hellcats, you know that they say you're not buying it for miles per hour. You're buying it for miles per hour. You can't really worry about the gas.
Are you writing this shit down?
This is just what we say. You know,
who's we? You not French?
Now we in the Facebook groups together.
Oh, Facebook buddies.
Yeah, they got Hellcat Facebook groups, and them people is not nice. They be cussing people out in there.
So do you go ride with them when they go out, when y'all do the rides?
Well, in Vegas, yeah, they have like a lot of car meets, a lot of car stuff going on. I go out and meet with them, but not all the time. Like, they want me to be a part of the car club, and I'm like, nah, man, I ain't got time for that. But and then, you know, a lot of people from Cali come out here and they race. And that's more what I'm into, like, you know, like going to the races and stuff like that.
You're not scared of fucking your car up?
Huh?
You're not scared of fucking up your car?
Nope. That's what my car was made for. It was made to race, and it come with a warranty, so anything breaks, I'm gonna just take it to the dealership. They're gonna fix it.
I need to see your car in person. I want to see this shit. I don't believe you got it. I think you just.
You know what I want to get? I want to get
come to Vegas.
I want to get a classic Bentley.
Which Bentley?
I don't know why.
Like a I really like the one. I really like the one Master P used to drive the '98. I mean the '99.
You talking about the I forgot currency. We bought one of those too. The Bentley Azure.
Yep. The Bentley Azure.
But it's a saying with two cars. You don't buy Bentleys and you don't buy Range Rovers. You lease them because they lose so much money and they're way too expensive to fix.
I think Range Rovers are the most dumbest car to buy off the lot. I think if you get one, you wait 10 years and go get a Range Rover. Like whatever that.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
hell no. A 10-year-old Range Rover? Are you serious?
It looks great.
You gonna have out of a 10-year-old Range Rover?
Well, you act like you a car guru.
That's what he thinks, but you know.
I am. I used to sell cars and work on cars.
How you, nigga? You ain't but 20-something.
Yeah, he does.
The fuck?
Hey, man, I had to get that money, man. Had to do it all. I had 2 jobs.
And now you're in Taco Bell trying to order a meet and greet.
Hey, as long as the check come, I don't care what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, somebody trying to call in, DJ.
Yeah, right.
That's funny, DJ. He said, all right, bro. He said, yeah, right. DJ, you kind of negative. You know that?
He is very negative, especially when it comes to shit that don't have to
Why
do with
would
him.
you do that? Nigga, shut up. I'll show you
Bentley?
this one right here.
That's a 90?
No, the one I pulled up the Bentley Azure, but that's not the one I was talking about.
That's an old school Bentley.
Yeah, I was talking about something like this.
Yeah, you can't even find that here.
I like classic. I just seen one online for $32,000.
Yeah, that's not a daily driver.
But like, I like me personally. Like, I don't know how many people are into cars on this channel, but I like old school classic cars more than I like the newer cars. And they're made from the classic steel, you know, and all that stuff with the frames.
You hit something, it don't ding.
And anytime I go look up cars, like people don't know, you can get a 911 Porsche for the same thing you would pay for a Challenger.
Yeah.
So you go get a Challenger, you're gonna pay $32,000 or $40,000. You can go get a Porsche for $40,000.
Yeah, but 911 Porsche is only two. It's a 4-seater car, but only 2 people can get it.
You gonna get more respect in a Porsche than a Challenger. Or your Hellcat, you know what I'm saying? For the same $60,000, you go get that Porsche.
If something go wrong with it, they're gonna hit you upside the head.
Or you can get a Bentley Azure for. I seen one for $48,000. So that's not.
Which one's the Azure?
Azure, this one right here, the one Jay-Z had in all his videos in like the early '90s.
Oh, Fox had that one.
Yeah,
that's the one he got from
Shaq.
No, he got it from Jennifer Lopez.
No, I thought Shaq gave him that.
No,
the yellow one.
The bright yellow one. That was Jennifer Lopez. So,
okay,
sold
yeah.
that to him. And it was, and then somebody clowned him about it, and then he sold it. But he put it on. This is when before
that's a Bentley Azure,
stuff
right
they have now. He had put it in the recycler, and he says previous owner Jennifer Lopez and now Jamie Foxx, and somebody bought it like immediately.
Yeah.
It was bright yellow. I remember when he got it.
Yeah, I remember that too. That's when the Lakers was winning.
Yeah, and he's a Cowboy fan and Maverick fan, so he can't have no Laker colors around the house.
Yeah, this is like I just think the older classic cars, I just like them a little better than the new stuff.
Yeah, we got the
like
real
the
wood
old,
grain in it.
I was just gonna say a lot of people don't know the old. That's one of the most disappointing things about my car. After I paid it off, I realized like 90% of the car is plastic.
Plastic, yeah.
You know
Same thing with my Escalade.
Yeah, which is like
nigga, plastic all over the place.
And when you paying $37,000 for something, I'm trying to figure out where the $37,000
that truck was
at.
$100,000 when it came out.
And I'm trying to figure out where's the $100,000 at. Like I'm looking around the car, like I don't. And then when you get in an old Range Rover, and you see those the wood center consoles, those are hand carved out of solid pieces of wood. I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? But if you gonna give me some plastic, it just colored wood color.
It's when it came to American-made cars, they start making something that looked like it was metal, but it's like a plastic because it was cheaper. And what I found out with my Escalade, which I still got, is that the door handles are made out of some kind of plastic and they break.
Right.
So I've broken, not me, but the kids getting out of the car, and because the door is so heavy, they're broken every single door. Each door was $250 to fix it.
So why don't you just put a metal door handle on it?
Because they don't make them for the car.
At this rate, you can get somebody to custom make you some door handles.
That's the difference.
Or take them off a Honda.
I ain't gonna do that.
Take them off a Bentley. They probably $50 on the Bentley. I'm sure the Bentley got the metal door handles. So, Pops, if you could drive a classic car, right? What classic car would you drive?
I'm getting a 65 Impala.
Ooh.
And I'm doing, so it's going to be steel blue. It's going to look like a sleeper. It's going to have a LS motor, supercharger.
SS?
No, not SS. I just want a 65 Impala because it's a sleeper. If it's an SS, everybody know I got something under the hood. But when you see it, you're not going to know that. 22s, put it on the ground, airbagged out. all the way around 22s with the tub, the whole nine, with the big ass tire in the back.
Let me
LS motor, supercharged.
This is a classic.
And I'll be looking for you, DJ out there, Vegas.
No drop top?
It's hard to find the drop. Drop top is what you want because, for those who don't know, if you're going to buy your kids a car, you want to buy them a convertible. You know why? Because they're along the side of the car, it's a big, long beam that keeps the car from folding when it gets in an accident. So if there's a car you want to buy your kids, it's a convertible because if they have an accident, that car will not crunch up. Just FYI. But they might fly out the top. But yeah, that one right there with the round headlights in the back, that's the one I want. So I want to get that,
I like them tires
that color, and
tires?
then gut it out and put the 22s airbagged out, LS motor with the supercharge on it. And then I'm gonna go looking for DJ out there Vegas.
I'm not mad at that car, Pops. I'm not mad at that.
That's the one I'm gonna get.
I wanna.
We got second and third season of Dad Stop Embarrassing Me. I think we start in a few weeks, so we may have to. That's where we're getting all these people who want to host the show to have shows here, including Baby Mama. What's her name? Dijon, people's baby mama.
If you guys, go ahead. No, go ahead.
She's down in Vegas with her mom.
Shout out to Dijon. If the chat room ever want to get me a gift, man.
The Mustang?
Listen.
That one?
1967 Ford Mustang. This is the important part, y'all. The fastback.
Fastback. You know that's what
look at this car, y'all.
Anthony Wanzer got.
He ain't got this one.
He got a nice one. He got a nice Mustang.
He ain't got no 67 fastback. Pop.
He got a nice one.
This right here, y'all. This right here, like I feel like this is what a car should be. You feel me?
I don't like the tires. I don't like the profile.
I would change the tires.
I don't like the profile.
I actually like this blue. How it's actually sitting up. I like the.
Nope.
I like the lower profile on the black one.
I like my cars lowered to the ground.
Well, see, the reason that this is not lowered, obviously, because you can see the tires that they have on this car right here and how low that chassis is right there.
Yeah, but they have to change the frame.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what I plan on doing mine.
This is the one that actually has the kit on there. See I forget what this is called, but they actually sell this for my model Mustang right here, the 67 steel kit on the side.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy that for the newer Mustangs right there. But chat room, might give me a GoFundMe. I'm trying to make this happen right here. I need a 67 fastback. I'm trying to race DJ out there Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna come looking for DJ out there Vegas.
I was thinking about fixing my car, but I was thinking about either getting a new Mustang or trying to find this one.
I think you sell yours to get that. If you're gonna go Mustang, go old school.
But I can get the new Mustang body type. They only like 20,000. I can sell my car for like 6,000-7,000, and just pay off the rest. You feel me? Then I got the new joint.
Yeah.
Chat room, what you think, man? Chat room, what you think?
Let it go.
I don't know if you got any car guys in here. What's your dream car? 70. Somebody said they want a 79 Bronco.
That's a good year.
79 Bronco. That's a nice. Yeah. Is that the OJ?
I think the OJ was 82.
Let's look at 79 Bronco. That might be the OJ, brother.
I think the Bronco body style really didn't change that much.
79 Bronco. Yeah, this is the OJ Simpson. Yeah, crispy white. Simpson. Don't get no white one.
That's beautiful.
No, it's not.
Sitting up that high, I love it.
No, you cannot drive no white Bronco on black rims, y'all. This is the most threatening vehicle you've ever seen. Look at that. It looked like a killer in there.
I wonder if their sales went up or down.
After that freeway chase, it had to go up because the gas mileage on there was pretty good. Because OJ was driving for a couple hours.
And then sat in the driver with the car running.
Yeah, so the gas mileage on there was pretty good. So the Bronco sale probably went up a little bit on there.
Yeah, I didn't think about
79 that. Bronco.
It's so weird. I think like COVID, the one thing that went down, not one thing, but a lot of things went down, was Coronas. So that's why you guys are wondering why Snoop is doing spokesman for the Corona, because they sales dropped because of the COVID, because it was Corona.
What? Somebody said a 78 Nova.
Oh, hell no.
Why would you say this?
Not a 78.
This is the SS.
No.
Cool.
They don't want that body style. They gotta want the one like a.
No, they said 78.
It has to be a 60, 68.
They said 78 Nova.
Nova? No. Go to 60s.
Hang on.
Like put in 69, 68. There's no way nobody wants that particular. That shit is a box.
That's what.
And it's heavy as fuck.
That's what he said. Let's see.
And it's not even like you would get it for like $10. See, that's the Nova they were talking about.
No, they said 78.
No, he probably meant 68.
I forgot who said that.
No, he said 68. It has to be 60. Because those are 67, 68s.
Look,
That's the one everybody wants.
This is 68 right here.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, that's the one people want.
I mean, that's a cool car, but it look. I mean,
All the white dudes in my high school had those.
This is kind of tough though. This black on black right here. I'm not mad at that. I like how the front kind of
You
slopes
just can't.
down to the
Now,
front.
the thing about getting cars like this, whoever is
That's
into
another
buying
genre.
vintage cars, when you go to the mall, you cannot park by everyone else. TDP used to park. He had I forgot what he had, but he used to park way at the end of the mall, just to not have dings in the door.
Oh yeah, cause yeah.
So you gotta get your walk on.
Nah, you can get the little bumper guard.
No, or Nick,
That's
you
why
could
they
not
had-
park by nobody. How about that one?
That's why they have these silver things on the car, Pops.
That's nice. What is that?
That's a Nova right there, but the silver joint, that's the bumper guard.
Yeah, with
right
the
there.
but that fucks up the flow of the car.
I mean, I guess, but it's
Or
better
you,
than it's better
or
than
you
getting
can
a
do what
new
I
paint
said,
job.
park away from people.
And then get your car stolen. I'm not doing that. Hell no, I'm not doing that. What else
Oh,
you
you
got
want
in there?
some-
We got
oh, you-
a 57 Vet.
That Bronco is nice, man. That's what your brother wanted.
No, he wanted an F-150.
No, he told me he wanted a truck like that.
57 Vet. Let's see, 57. What kind of car did old boy come in the other day?
Who? Oh, it was
Uh,
a Corvette.
Polyester the Saint.
Oh man,
oh, yeah,
it was an
57 Vet.
SS.
Yo,
That bad
so
boy was
who put the
dope
57 Vet?
as fuck.
This was my first. This was a car that
But you know you can't fit in those.
I've never even seen one in person. This is the car that got me into cars, though. As a
Okay,
kid.
so just to let y'all know about this particular Corvette that Nick has up.
This got me into cars.
So those were made. Most guys were average height about 5'7", 5'8". So I never forget I was in Phoenix at the auction place in Phoenix. Is there? I forgot Barrett. So they had a Corvette on the lot, and the guy getting ready to get in. The guy says, "I don't think you're gonna fit it." I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "They're not made for people 6 feet and up." And I get in the car, and sure enough, it's not. For guys 5'8", 5'9", for those Corvettes, because most guys, that's what their average height was. But now, they have a way of, gutting it out and pulling the seat back, but it costs more money to do that. But those particular cars, you could not get in, Nick.
I didn't know that.
Too tall.
Yeah, I dang sure wouldn't have fit in here. But this,
Your knee would be right on the dashboard.
as a kid, this car and what was the car that had the?
You have to get it modified.
What was the car that was shaped like a triangle? It's like a pizza, and the two rims were sticking out on the side. Tesla, is it a roaster? They stopped
Shaped
making
like
them.
a pizza?
It's shaped like a triangle, and then the front two wheels stick out.
Oh, that,
Yeah,
they made them. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like as a kid, seeing that Corvette, and then seeing that the car, I think Birdman had.
Yo,
it in
man,
the
had a nice
video.
car. He had a dope-ass Corvette.
Yeah, Birdman had it in the video. Those two cars really got me into cars as a kid. Somebody said it.
Hey, man, love to stay here all day. But
Yeah, we can get out of here.
I should do. So, don't forget, no show Friday. No show Friday.
And don't forget to get you guys some Twist 2 access because we're doing a giveaway. I'm trying to give away a whole box of Twist 2 access. So what you guys need to do is
Buy one, you get. In other words, you're gonna get two.
buy one, get one.
Yeah.
So you could buy a bottle or you could buy a box. Doesn't matter to me. Take a picture with it, tag Twist Access, and tag Roll Out Digital,
Box coming to you.
and I'll send you another one.
Hey, don't forget too, man. We put in the thing for Blue's daughter,
Yes.
Angelica. And so, if you want to help